Muffin Top in the house, bitches. How you doing? Sorry, guys, I had to run to the hospital. Non-emergency, Good Samaritan work for me. Bringing somebody some clothing, so that's good. Yeah, so that was good. What can you do, right? Um, so yeah, I had to run some clothes to somebody who didn't have any clothes. I had to let him attempt a shower here, so um, gonna invite some homies real quick here. And go from there. And we will go from there. We are definitely going to be talking about some crazy stuff. Obviously, everybody knows the biggest thing going on, of course, is the Trump fiasco deal. Not much to say about it. Lawfully Arm already spoiled the surprise in case anybody living under a rock didn't know that Trump got a guilty verdict on, I think, 34 charges last I seen? Yeah, fucking crazy, dude. Crazy shit. The Secret Service, I was listening to a deal. Secret Service was trying to talk to the cops to figure out how in the hell they're going to arrest a former president / a running president. Absolutely monstrosity. Never happened in the history, I believe, of the country before. Quite fucking crazy, man. Quite fucking crazy. So who knows what that will entail. There's talks of violence in the streets in certain areas tonight. There's talks of sleeper cells going off. Who fucking knows? Nobody. At the end of the day, probably. So yeah, we can do crazy stuff. Let's get Ohio Patriot here. What up, Ohio? This is right up your alley, homie. What do you know? Up to date me.
What?
This Trump shit, man. Up to date me. What do you know?
I don't know anything. I've been out of loop for at least a day and a half.
What the? You slept for a day and a half?
No, I just said I was out of the loop for a day and a half. There's a big difference.
Okay. Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to shit in the last couple of days.
Guilty verdict, bro. 34 fucking counts.
Yeah, that's a bunch of horse shit.
Oh, man.
They're doing everything that they can to fuck over this election cycle is what it is. Just like the fuckers here in Ohio, they put dickhead Biden back on the ballot and got a really retarded, watered down version of what they actually wanted for foreign influence in our election with money and stuff like that, which is basically jack shit. Because now all they gotta do is get a green card, and they're like, "Oh, you're good now. You can fucking send money to foreign nationals, send money to Ohio elections now."
Right.
But fuck, dude, so stupid. I think I'm seriously gonna start the clock on actually creating a piece of legislation to do voter passage for one county, one rep now, because I'm sick and tired of this shit in my state. It would be a good way to fucking balance both parties at this point and possibly get third party back on the ballots too as well.
Shit, Matt's not doing a chat tonight? Fucking Lawfully, why are you not in this chat, homie? You were the first one in. Points to freaking Lawfully. Fiend Dog, he beat you. You know what I'm saying? I was late, guys. I was at the hospital. I had to take clothes to somebody that hadn't bathed in 2 days. So I'm sorry. That was not planned. I was actually in the middle of a workout when I was told I needed to go do this, and they close at 8 my time, and it's 8:15 now. So I had to like fucking haul ass there. So and stop at like a dollar store and get some clothes so that way they could scrub their balls.
What's up, everybody? Good?
Yeah. I'm just drinking a gallon of water right now. That's good. I don't know. Is everybody good? Is anything crazy happening right now? Because this is This is, I believe, the first time this has happened in the history of this country, and I do believe, if that is the fact, that would be the end of this country because we are officially under dictatorship rule at that point, I would say.
Yes.
Would that not be?
It's some Banana Republic stuff, that's for sure.
We are going to fall directly and as hard and possibly quicker than Venezuela, I think, and that is a very scary thing. I do know the Muffin Man. That's what I call my penis. So we're going to start the chat with a penis talk. That's good, Anonymous. Thank you for that. The Muffin
You already
Man.
took it there.
What?
You already took it there.
Yep. Well, we got a lot to get to tonight, so I figured let's get it out of the way. Had to have a jug. Yeah. Obviously, I would assume this is going to get overturned, but I don't know, man. I don't know. This is some weird shit. Like, I know Secret Service was meeting with the police department today to figure out. Obviously, they already flat said he can't be in cuffs, things like that. Man, I don't know. There's some crazy shit. Hey, stopping through to say hey and bump the algorithm. Thanks, man. Sorry you can't hang around. I know the Buffalo Man. Yeah, you do, Edward. Yeah. Mamacita. You know my penis? Oh, shit. Oh, he said that before. That's funny. Sorry. Go ahead.
I would say to be more accurate, we're probably in a dictatorial oligarchy. Because dictatorship would be one person, oligarchy is multiple.
Yeah, probably more accurate. I'd go with that. Good work, Anonymous. Send some meat our way. They're already trying to ban that too. There's also been a large attack on our fucking meat. I don't know if you guys seen a large culling of chickens. There's talk of they're buying up ranchers' shit for beef and everything. So they're coming for our food. They're giving the green light to do long distance weapons that we sent Ukraine that were only supposed to be defensive. And France is going in. France has been trying to fucking poke that bear for about 3 weeks now. They wanted to get NATO involved, and obviously they're part of NATO. So old Daddy Biden just happened to let that puppy fly. I think after Trump got convicted today. So very eventful day. Man, you know what? We need to look up some ammo prices. I bet shit's going crazy.
Probably.
I mean, nothing should have changed. People speculating is what does it.
I know.
Just like the stock market.
That's the problem.
Just
let's look at some ammo real quick here.
Well, it's like the same thing when I used to play MTG back in the day. People would speculate on cards all the time, and they would jack the price of stuff by like $20 here and there because of that, even though it was like a $2 card all the time.
Not too bad, actually.
You're talking about Magic the Gathering, not Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yes, I'm talking about Magic the Gathering.
I'm just clarifying for the viewers out there.
Yes.
I'm sure more than one of them would buy a Marjorie Taylor Greene card.
No, I'm talking about Magic the Gathering, which is an interesting thing if you do like speculations in that game, because it does go down like a weird rabbit hole, and then of course it changes from set to set, and if something comes out, like they could possibly spike like a 50-cent card to like $20 overnight because of that stuff, because it's just a weird combo it creates or something.
Fuck, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon kick the shit out of Magic for that price.
Yeah, it's interesting when you look at a lot of those card games. Yu-Gi-Oh! I think was the most interesting of all of them, because the second that got reprints, it just downed the price of everything else that was like originals.
Yeah, that's the case with most card games, unfortunately.
And then unfortunately for them, they kept reprinting stuff over and over and over again, so it basically turned like a $50 card into like a $5 card, and then a $5 card into like a 10-cent card within like 2 reprints.
Isn't it weird the stuff that people choose to put like ass tons of money into?
Yeah.
I don't know. The Pokemon thing seems to be a resurgence, mostly because of TikTok and all that shit. But
I mean, a lot of these games never went away. They just sort of get new players here and there is what it is, and then there'll be times where there'll be people that'll just sort of flux out and then flux back in and everything else like that. And again, a lot of it, I think, does have to do with our political system, the bear and the bull markets and stuff like that, because when you have money, you can actually afford to go play games like that, where if you don't, you can't. So,
yo, freaking Lawfully, what's your experience with Plinker 223 Rim Mix 500 round count?
Look at the comments here.
It's not in the comments. It's not on my other screen. I said fuck my stream for a second. I'm looking at ammo.
Plinker. Talking about like the CCI?
I have no idea. It's the cheapest 223.
Oh, I don't have any experience with that. I don't know. That sounds like somebody's reman ammo.
Shit. But that's why we don't have to go panic buy like this, guys. It's just interesting to see the price is all.
And here's my thought when it comes to that. I know people will parse and they will buy the cheapest stuff just to brag that they got the cheapest price. But like potentially all of your ammo could become game time ammo. So it's worth buying not the shittiest stuff.
Right. I understand that. Chasing Ghost has a public service announcement. He's not into penis talk, but he will talk titties all day, though.
Because he's a she. That's Tara's other channel.
Yeah. I'm lucky enough to have both. So, ding, 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 winner, 20 points for you. Like, share, and sub. All right. Thank you, Lawfully, for the misspelled fluff. If he's in cell, he'll be. Yeah, you know what? That's what I wonder how the Secret Service they gonna leave a couple guys with him, and have a guy fucking sleep. Well, you know what I mean.
I know he's not gonna go to jail.
Way, yeah,
he's gonna get house arrest.
Yeah.
Hey, I know there was talk in the last couple of weeks that apparently they were, when they did that raid on Mar-a-Lago or whatever the case be, they were trying to have Biden assassinate Trump. Apparently,
right. Shit, been in a truck, no AC all week, bro. That sucks. Well, not bro, gal, that sucks. I love AC so much.
That's something we'll definitely all miss.
AC, yeah, dude. I was thinking about that. You remember how Matt was angry as shit for that 4 days he didn't have AC, and I'm like, Matt, that's not your bug outlet. Your house is not your bug outlet. You can't afford to freaking let your ball sack stick to your thighs, there, dude. That's a bad spot for you. He needs a very he's on the fucking titty side of the equator. He needs to get to a little bit cooler spot. And it's Texas. That's a fuckload of gas. And if trying to haul all that shit somewhere, I know he said before, a lot of families said that it's his house they're going to, but dude, there ain't no fucking way you're gonna make it through summer there without AC, without a fan even, dude. You're gonna burn up.
I mean, people did it 100 years ago.
I know, but to be fair, they were harder-bodied people back then. We're fucking exotic houseplants with our air conditioning and heating and all of our modern drugs and being able to shower multiple times a day.
I know. That's why I'm saying that positive mindset will take you a long ways. You turn into a complainer and bitch and moan about everything. Everybody's feeling the suck when it comes down to that.
Yeah.
It's just not.
There's some people I think that alone will be enough to break them, and they'll go one of two ways. Either they'll get over it or they'll pass their best by date.
Go nuts.
Yeah. Well, howdy. What the hell did I come into? Your ball stuck to you? Yeah. We were talking about it's hot as fucking Texas.
Well, the thing is, too, if you look at about 100 years ago and before modern amenities and stuff like that, there was a lot of places that people didn't even live because they couldn't physically live there.
Oh,
I guarantee you, if we had grid down right now, there would be entire states, several parts of Louisiana for sure, would be uninhabitable at this point, just because of the heat. And other southern states like that too people would just flee in mass, and they'd be nomads at that point for a while until they found some place a little bit cooler, and then eventually it would be shifts and shifts and shifts and shifts, where it would be seasonal nomadic tribes and stuff.
You think of mass migration on top of shit hits the fan with finite resources equals a bad day.
Well, I mean, look at Jericho as a series. They showed it pretty well in that one, where it was people trying to mass migrate, and then they found just a bunch of dead people in camps and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. We call that swamp ass. Yeah. It's a little bit more than just swamp ass over there. Okay. Good old Louisiana.
It's a real thing.
Yes, it is.
It's disappointing to take a shower in the morning and within 20 minutes of opening for the day, run around the vacuum and wiping glass and all that, and you're already humid, musty. It's it's gonna be like this all day now.
Yep, it's ruined.
It's just a rinse and repeat operation.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. What's the most current fucking news on this whole Trump deal?
Um, he published a statement.
He did. I haven't seen that yet.
I mean, it was all the stuff we already knew. You know,
Right.
he's calling out the judge. That the judge was biased and shouldn't have ever presided over the case, and um, reiterated that they're coming after him because he's in the way that they want all of us. That our country's in a bad place, and with all the illegals coming over and them trying to get war. Like I think this will probably help him in the polls. Sticks and Hammer 666 went live outside his usual time slot, and he kind of covered all of it. And he continued to encourage everyone, like, if you see or hear anybody making a call to arms, that probably glows. Like, it's not the time for that yet.
Right. I would agree with that. I don't think it's the time quite yet. There's still
and I wouldn't
for appeals.
He said simultaneously, don't be surprised if another from one extreme end or the other of the political spectrum acts a fool, in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
Another false flag, probably. Yeah.
And he was calling for people to find ways to boycott or snuff out New York City, like make them hurt. Like,
yeah, don't buy their product
monetarily, not
yeah.
Just
don't buy their products. He was suggesting the truckers and people that make deliveries to the ports and over the bridges and stuff, maybe don't stop in traffic and block traffic, but drag ass a little.
Yeah.
It's not illegal to go 5 miles under the speed limit, that kind of thing. Just gridlock them, basically.
Yeah.
I expect you will probably see tons of people with money go ahead and leave New York. The ones that haven't already, you'll see a lot of real estate interests leave because this is unprecedented. I mean, something that
I would assume that stock market's going to tank. Precious metals are going to go up. I would assume probably within the week. Everything that happens every time any panic happens, gun prices are going to go up, ammo prices. The thing is, if you want to get a little bit ahead of it and you got a gas can or something laying around, or you got a vehicle on half tank, you better go get that sucker filled before everybody else starts thinking the same thing, But we're preppers, guys. This is why we don't need to go to the store and rush and buy shit. The stupid shit, we can buy the critical shit. Like, we can buy the luxuries, not the necessities. And that's just a time frame to get the luxuries in life that, maybe it's more 2x4s, maybe it's more gardening seeds, maybe it's more fertilizer. If people are going to drag ass and have issues coming in and out of New York and that whole trade route, fertilizer for your garden might be a good deal. Nobody's going to be running for that yet. You might have some fucking tards going for toilet paper or some shit right now, but do not panic buy ammo. If it's astronomically priced, just don't buy it. You have enough, honestly. Be smart. The crazy thing with this is it's the first of its kind that this is happening, but there's other pieces on the chessboard that are moving simultaneously that can be a larger issue, more immediate, and we don't have a lot of control over it. The biggest thing I would see would probably be fuel if we go into the whole WW Trace situation popping off very shortly, shortage of rubber and shit. So maybe getting like another oil change for your vehicle and an oil filter, or you've been pushing off that last set of tires, might be a good time to get that set of tires because rubber was a big necessity. That was a big shortage, so that would be advantageous, I think. Spend your time and effort doing that and not being panicked, but being aware. Probably chilling out of small cities. I probably, not of small cities, excuse me, out of bigger cities. Maybe just take a casual weekend, nothing crazy. If you got armor, pack it. I'd recommend soft armor with you everywhere. If you can carry. Obviously, if you can't carry and you can advantageously carry it, this is the internet, and I'm not saying anything, but have something on you than nothing, I would say, would be a good call. 2 shower state, 3 if you want to get naked. Love that. That's also a fat guy thing. So Yeah, actual. It is internet down all day here. Oh man, is that from the storm still, Dwayne? You okay, dude? Is your area okay? I would have actually gotten around to your video today, Dwayne, if I didn't have to go to the hospital after my workout. I was working out. We were working out, doing a community building day. Had some extra people walking around and just getting to know each other on a realistic level to see if we could actually work together or not if something were to go down. So I'm expanding my network a little bit that way. Judge cannot be fair. Is the judging question? Yeah, that's true. The next problem is you could get another judge that comes in and says the opposite, but then you'd have to go to Supreme Court at that point, right? If you get an overturned verdict, is that how that would work? Or can they go straight to the Supreme Court?
I think if he wins his appeal, then it's settled.
Okay. Water main break. Oh, shit.
Which is, I mean, that was the whole point. They didn't expect any of this to ever stick long term.
Right. Well, just like all the other stuff.
It will probably, long term, it will get nullified. The charges will probably all get dropped because of the special instructions that the judge gave to the jury. They had to reach a unanimous decision on guilty or not guilty, but on the individual charges, he said it didn't matter if it was unanimous or not.
Well, that's kind of ghetto.
As I understand it, I'll be honest, up till now, I had not paid a whole lot of attention. I really thought it was going to end up being a nothing murder.
I also thought the same.
Up to this point, I have thought all of these separate charges, these separate cases in all these different states were just to bleed his personal coffers and to tie him up in court so that he can't campaign.
Right.
And it continues to have the opposite effect. I mean, you can't. They try to make him out to be Hitler, and he's not that. He's not a saint, but he's far from Hitler. And they've not accused him of anything, let alone proven him of anything that multiple elected officials, presidents specifically in the past, have not been themselves guilty of. And I think now that everyone's starting to feel it in their wallets, they realize that his 4 years were a whole lot better than Biden's 4 years.
Yep. So they have to exhaust appeals before they go. Okay, that makes sense. I think the change in venue would be the best, especially since they tried to do it before, but they wouldn't let them. But now that the ruling has happened, I think they probably have a better shot at getting a different judge. Especially since now to do an appeal, I do believe you have to do it through a different judge. Is that correct?
I think you always get a new judge when you do an appeal.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So that's their best case.
It's like you get a whole new fresh set of eyes.
Yeah, no shit.
New jury, new judge, generally new prosecutor. When I wonder really if all of the jury members actually, not to be conspiratorial, because if you can't believe in the system, then we don't have a system anymore. But
right.
Like you could just guess by the political makeup of New York City that more than half of those jurors were gonna find him guilty of anything just to snuff him.
Right. Just because of the location.
To think that there weren't at least a couple that tried to do their best to make their decision on the merits of the case, on the evidence, you have to think that somebody like in the shadows paid them a visit and were like, hey, we can break your kneecaps or we can give you this duffel bag of money that's untraceable. Don't spend it all at once. Keep your mouth shut and everything will be all right.
I wish I could
But that's literally every criminal case anywhere ever in the United States. Like, both the prosecution and the defense get to pick and snub jurors. I mean, that's why they do jury selection. They whittle it down.
Well, the thing is, too, to go to trial, it's not that hard. So it's really the lowest IQ motherfuckers that actually have to be on juries in most cases.
Generally.
It's never actually a jury
That's the
of your
thing.
peers. It's a bunch of jackasses, is what it is.
But yeah, and
Yeah.
you know, all those people are excited to write a book once they're like statue, like they're once their time of being quiet about it all is over. You know, they're all going to be excited to, you know, do the press circuit and write a book and whatever.
Mm-hmm. Their 15
Right.
seconds of fame.
Well, on old man butt wrinkles comment here, we are this is uncharted waters that we're currently in. So I mean, there could be a whole lot of new things here. You know. Also,
I mean, it felt
he agreed with you there.
it felt like that on January 6th. I don't know how y'all took it, but like went to lunch that day, you know, an hour or so after it happened, just heard the rumblings about it or whatever. Pulled up live streams on some news channels and was like, holy shit, this is different. Like I'll admit it looked worse than it was at the time watching it live.
Yeah,
And,
I mean, you can do a lot with the one-sided video, you know.
Yeah, and
well, it's not just that. It's just it's not even that. It's just that it's a post that day. I mean, that was a cornerstone in this country's history. I mean, I know they didn't ransack the place like they tried to play it out to sound like,
right,
for weeks, months, years since then. But you know, I don't think it warranted the witch hunt that it's turned into.
No, just the fact that they're using, you know, people tracking people, even you know, they were, you know, even if they were near the flight or whatever, basically, you know, not even there, they're still tracking those people, wasting the thousands of millions of dollars, you know, just having them followed with people that are supposed to be, you know, on the air, you know, the flight attendants, not the flight attendants, but U.S. Marshals, wasting hundreds of millions of hours on their end. To not do
it's the manpower resources. It's not even money. It's just the manpower itself.
It's the same exact shit with me 5 years ago when I was federally swatted. They literally said to my face they wasted 6 days on me when they could have spent that same exact time investigating Islamic terror cells in my state.
Yeah, Ohio. Why'd you waste their time?
Speaking of that, did you see the ARFCOM video today?
The what?
There were AR15.com. ARFCOM has their YouTube channel.
No.
They're you had to watch the video like halfway through, but the headline was SOCOM Colonel. What was it? SOCOM Colonel. Anyway, these two Chechen dudes that were illegally in the country were like scoping out this SOCOM Colonel's house outside of Fort Liberty.
Go on. And this guy didn't fucking dig it.
Well, so they were like on his private property with a camera with a telephoto lens, and they claimed they worked for the utility company, like surveying lines and whatever. But he caught him taking pictures like of his children towards the house or whatever. And when he confronted him about it, the guy like acted in a dissatisfactory manner, so he like smoked him.
Shit.
When the sheriff's office got there, they, you know, found the deceased Chechen 200-something yards from the guy's house or from the roadway, and then they found another car with another illegal Chechen in the car. So it kind of reads like something out of a Tom Clancy novel. Because the genuine on paper business utility company that these guys worked for was a utility company out of New Jersey. That the founder and owner of the company was from Moldova on a work visa and had worked like 3 or 4 years as like a bus boy or something, and then just miraculously had the money to form a utility company in New Jersey, but was in North Carolina or South Carolina, wherever Fort Liberty's at. So I don't think that the way that the video summed it all up, it sounded like the sheriff's office didn't even intend to like press charges on this guy.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I remember hearing something about that like a week or so ago when it first happened. I forget if it was on my chat or if it was Honda's chat. We talked about it before.
Well, I missed it, so it was new news to me.
Yeah, it was because it's like at least a week. It happened at least a week ago, without not mistaken, or pretty close to a week ago.
They're usually a little while behind. They kind of wait and
Yeah.
get the story straight and whatnot.
Well, at least they're
Oh,
getting it
and
straight, you know.
the Uvalde families are suing Daniel Defense, Call of Duty, and somebody else.
I thought that you couldn't sue the manufacturer.
You're not supposed to be able to. PLACA prevents that, but potentially at the state level, they may allow that. That's how the families from Sandy Hook were able to sue Bushmaster and effectively tank the Remington family of brands, which would also not happen if corporate raiders would stop buying up all these gun companies, create conglomerates, take them of all their equity, and then tank them, not leave them as a shell.
Yeah, it's Facebook's parent company is the other thing they're suing.
Okay, there we go.
Meta.
Well, good luck with that.
Well, and
It
my
would be
problem with the whole
exciting.
thing is like I don't understand how you're even like suing a social media company because it's not like they're like giving fucking live streams of like the killer killing people.
I
So I don't know
think
if
he
it's
live.
people were using it or what it was.
I think he live streamed some portion of it,
Oh, yeah.
and if
Shit.
not him, somebody in the past has. Maybe it was the New York nut that went in and shot up the
The
grocery
guy
store.
who did Christchurch, New Zealand, filmed his massacre, and I don't
Yeah,
know if it was on
the
Facebook or was someplace else.
but the dude up in New York that was inspired by that
The
allegedly.
top
The hit
supermarket
was,
shooting.
yeah,
Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe
the one that looked like he did a speed run.
that one was a hardcore false flag though, because they even had the talk. They were talking about the fucking handler being in the guy's Discord and shit like that, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
Well, he was another one of those known to them, for multiple years.
Well, the main reason that one happened was because it was the security guy that got killed that day. Was inventing a car that could run on, I forget it was water or some other kind of
Yep.
thing like that. And there's a lot of talk about that being just an assassination that was made into a mass shooting to cover up the assassination, basically.
You're talking about the retired cop.
Yes.
They need to sue the police.
Well, they should be suing the Uvalde cops for not going in for fucking 77 minutes is what it is.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah, and of course they did that lawsuit on the first anniversary of the thing that was either day or no, second anniversary. Yeah, second anniversary.
So, I'm
And
not
of course,
finding anything super up to date on this fucking thing, so that's really good.
a bunch of dickhead celebrities were all like, "Oh yeah, we need to come together and have like peace and understanding." It's like, you assholes have been calling for gun control for decades. Go fuck yourselves.
Tell me how you really feel about it, Ohio.
Oh, I hate these motherfuckers. Especially Matthew McConaughey. Like, that guy's the biggest douchebag of all of them.
No.
And I'm sure it'll be the same slant that they use for the Daniel Defense lawsuit out of Uvalde, but the angle that they were able to sue Bushmaster was in their marketing. So that's why all the websites now require you to acknowledge that you're 18 or 21 or whatever when you get on their website.
Yeah.
And it's why you've seen a major shift in the way that the gun companies advertise. Smith & Wesson, the M&P stands for military and police, but now they don't acknowledge that. Like they just call it M&P by Smith & Wesson. That's changed. They've toned down the tactical bad guy, badass rock music, look cool, tough. They've
Built for tough. Yeah, all that shit.
because it's all that advertising to kids that they're worried about. That slant, anyways.
Jesus Christ.
What?
The idiot lawyer for the lawsuit against Daniel Defense and the rest of them, this Josh Kazov guy had the audacity to claim, "This three-headed monster knowingly exposed him to the weapon, conditioned him to see it as a tool to solve his problems, and trained him how to use it." Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Seriously. This is obviously a frivolous... I don't understand we're not, like, disbarring frivolous lawsuit lawyers at this point in this country's history. Because it's obviously what this douchebag is.
Go ahead, guys. I'm reading this article
Okay.
here.
Yeah, I guess there's multiple lawsuits against Daniel Defense now. This is just the second one that's against them from Uvalde people now. Let's see.
I think they got sued after the Las Vegas, because at least the pictures that were released,
Maybe.
the air quote leaked photos or whatever of the hotel room. Basically, all of those in those pictures were Daniel Defense. You could tell just by their furniture and handguards. So I think they've had a lawsuit against them from that before. And then when Lucas Botkin of T-Rex Arms went down there post shot show back a month or so ago, he disclosed that he went down there and visited with them and met with their new CEO and the board and stuff. And they talked a little shop and showed them some new stuff and discussed their faith and whatnot, that they're a faith-based company, and that you were going to see that moving forward in their marketing, that they were going to put their foot down and be faith forward. And maybe that's true, maybe it's not.
Apparently, SCOTUS gave NRA a win today, saying they can sue ex-New York official who tried to blacklist them after Parkland shooting.
NRA ain't doing shit except taking our money and shoving it in the pocket.
Yeah, they've always screwed us over. Yeah, I guess according to this, though, this AP article from like a week ago, it said some of the other Uvalde families filed a $500 million lawsuit against Texas state police officials and officers who were part of the botched law enforcement response that day, which that's who should be sued and only who should be sued, honestly. Because it was their fault that these kids were able to be killed like they were. I mean, you had these guys running the building like a minute or two after this guy. Like, they could have easily smoked his ass right then and there and be done with it.
Well, the school should be, the city needs to be sued. The city because of the police department, the city because of the teachers. They had lockdown protocol.
That teacher,
had the door propped up.
Exactly. That teacher needs to be sued and charged a bunch of crimes as well on that one.
I think it's all a clusterfuck, and quite honestly, might have been allowed to happen.
Well,
be a
it's
shitty fucking
interesting
law.
Because if you look into the whole thing, there was a kid in Texas in 2018 that was arrested, saying that in 2022 he was going to do a Columbine. And he was 14 at the time, and it was just convenient that the shooter in this situation was 18 in 2022. I'm not saying the feds groomed this kid for 4 years, but I mean, would it really surprise any of us?
Well, the Supreme Court has already upheld that an individual, like a police officer at the individual level, has no obligation to risk death or serious bodily harm.
Yeah, well, that's a bunch of bullshit.
In the pursuit of their job. Now, I know that we all would expect the kind of police officer that we would want would do that, but they've already upheld that the individual officer doesn't have to.
Well,
but I'm just surprised that out of a whole police department, there weren't one or two willing to run up there and just do the thing. It's that speed of violence. And
there was the one when he realized his wife was about to be killed, and then they stopped him and took his gun and shit. But that was quite a bit into the actual shooting itself, is what it was.
I think that I think that they were told they were probably hit with something like. I think that they fucking let it happen, dude. I think that the fucking guy basically said, if you fucking take another step, we're going to pull your motherfucking pension. You will be fired. You will not get any PTO. No fucking none of this bullshit pay. You won't have a fucking retirement. And a lot of cops double retire. That's how they were actually able to retire. So
Mm-hmm.
They have to put in 50 years to do that, and that's their only fucking life plan, man. Or some of them are military plus that. Like,
Yeah.
that is a huge, and you know, if you have a family and you're about to lose basically the rest of your fucking life, what you had planned, the logic side of your brain would say maybe I weigh my options, but I cannot believe there was not any men there with fucking balls of steel left in them that haven't been fucking cucked by our shitty society that didn't say, fuck whatever you say, I'm going to go save some goddamn kids and go in there and do it. That tells me everybody there that was there that day. When, yeah, sure, the law says if an individual officer, when you have 3 or 4 guys stacked on a fucking door, you drop your fucking dick to the ground and you drag it and you fucking shove it in that bitch's face, okay? You do what you're fucking supposed to do. You be a fucking man.
You've watched that released CC footage, right?
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
I mean,
They have
there was like a dozen of them.
there. Yeah.
That one guy just casually walked across the hall to get some hand sanitizer.
Yeah, dude, fuck that guy. Okay? Fuck all of them. Seriously.
I'm pretty sure that was the same dude whose wife was killed that day too. That was gonna try to jump in after his wife was about to get killed.
Yeah, dude, that border security guy who was fucking getting a shave at a barber shop said, dude, my fucking wife is a teacher there. The barbershop guy gave him a shotgun and he jumped the fence. I think that was the guy who actually stopped it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Fucking A+ to that guy, big dick fucking McGee over there.
There was also like 14 or 15 parents that wanted to go in armed, and the fucking piece of shit cops were macing them and arresting them and stuff like that. And it's like, what the fuck, bro?
Okay. That border patrol security guy was a man. Those guys that sat in full fucking kit and just sat there, we don't have a riot shield, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, they're kids. You think they have a fucking riot shield? Get your fucking ass in there. I'm sorry. That's your job. If you don't have the instinct, if you're not a parent enough to know if that was your kid's school, you wouldn't be the fucking first motherfucker running in there with all your police duty shit on. Bullshit. You would be in there fucking huffing and puffing, sprinting with your fucking patrol rifle out of your fucking car into that motherfucking school. Just saying. If those were military guys, if that was anybody in your motherfucking unit, are you gonna fucking wait till your radio fucking tells you to go in? Fuck no, you're gonna go in and get your boys out and deal with the consequences later. That's what they should have done. Just saying. That's how I feel about it. It's fucking bullshit. Now I'm pissed off. Look what y'all did.
I think since all of that has gone down, there has been a shift in active shooter training. Like now we're not just containing it and waiting for the SWAT team.
Right.
They've learned that like time is precious. Even before that, everyone knew like most of your casualties in a mass cas event like that are from blood loss.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously little Susie that gets one of the domes, she's probably dead right there, whether she's dead like instantaneously or whether it's a half hour. But the people with arterial bleeds that otherwise would have been able to be saved, they die because they don't get medical attention in time. Because until the police control the scene, EMS isn't coming in. That's why carrying your tourniquet, having some basic trauma medicine education, which you can watch the probably less than hour long YouTube video on here and literally have as much as taking the physical class, other than maybe having the instructor critique how tight you've got the tourniquet.
Yeah, maybe we need to drop that in the audio books or the general section, the link to that. Maybe I should recommend.
I'll be happy to.
Watching should watch that. That is free training. I think maybe everybody should drop the cash this weekend and get a tourniquet. I think that's a pretty good public service announcement. I think medical prep is probably weakest, only probably next to hygiene in most preppers' areas of expertise. And quite frankly, it's probably the one you're going to use the most because you're probably going to come across a car wreck or be in a car wreck sometime in your life more than you're going to actually need to pull your pistol unless you actually do something with it, like work-wise. The fact that all of us have more than our golden 5 guns that I preach here, and probably everybody in this chat doesn't have 10 tourniquets. What the fuck are we doing, guys? I'll be flat honest. I have zero. I don't have any medical training as far as that goes. So I've never stocked it, but I think I'd rather stock it and attempt and have waste an hour of my time. Well, not waste, but invest an hour of my time to get some sort of idea wrapped around it to the point where worst case scenario, I have it and somebody there knows what they're doing and I can give them a tourniquet to save somebody's life. And that saves me. Oh no, I'm out $30. It's $30 fucking dollars to save a life, dude. Honestly, I think, man, I wish I had a good. I don't have. I don't trust anything on Amazon to drop that in an affiliate link. But go to fucking.
There are a couple of genuine cat tourniquets on there, but yeah. I mean, if somebody's going to buy it,
or fucking Bear Independence. What's his?
Yeah, Refuge Medical.
Thank you, Refuge Medical. Those are the two companies I trust with my life and with everybody else's life. That tourniquet's going to be on.
Be sure you get the cat. The cat's the easiest. Is the best commercially available tourniquet.
You know what? I'm doing it.
It's the easiest to apply. It's the easiest to apply one-handed. You got to stage it the correct way, but you can slip it on your own legs or your own arm. After that, the ETQ that's new from Snake Staff Systems looks like a good one. I plan to get one and see what I think about it. If you've got kids and pets, the Slishman pressure wrap, which is also sold by Refuge Medical, they recommend it. That one is easy to carry around on you, and it doubles as a pressure bandage.
Refuge Medical has the Prepared Citizen sale, 15% off all first aid fucking shit. I'm on their site right now. Do you do personal or do you do probably personal?
Yeah, if you're going to order it this week, order it tonight because they close their website down from sundown Friday night until sunup Sunday morning. Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's a good prep that we should all. What is it? Cat 7?
Yeah, Cat Gen 7. They do a blue trainer, high vis orange, and then standard black, red tip tail. Be careful on Amazon because there's a lot of fakes. I wouldn't even dick with air quote trainer tourniquets like those Rhino Rescue or any of that. That's wasted money. Just get some legit ones. Get one blue one or whatever to train with, and the blue ones are mechanically identical. That's just blue is just in the training world is just your inert or your trainer color. Like get one of those and have everybody in the household practice with it, crank it down. Keep one in your glove box. Preferably keep one on your person, but keep one in every glove box. Keep one in your everyday bag, your go bag. You know, it's just like your gun. If it's not on you when you need it, you may not have an opportunity to go retrieve it.
Tactical Muffin Top approved. I just bought a Cat 7 tourniquet, black, from Refuge Medical.
Get a couple, make it worth the tax and shipping.
All right, Jesus Christ, settle down. Don't be spending my money like that. No, but you're 100% right. I should get a black one and a blue one. Reverse.
Get you one of those Slishman pressure wraps too.
Where's that at?
You got the boy. It's on their website. Because that's the only downside of the cat. They are large, so you can't reliably get occlusion on like small limbs. It's spelled Slishman, SHLISHMAN.
HIL.
Slishman. One word.
Spell that again. I'm retarded.
I am too. I'll just drop it in the chat for everybody.
There you go. Thank you, Jesus criminy. That would be great. Yes, they were waiting for the tactical cowboy hats to arrive. Yeah, they were waiting for their fucking strap-ons so they could fuck each other because they were pussies. What up, Ohio?
Old man butt wrinkles. The cat tourniquets had a price increase at the start of the Ukraine conflict, and then bumped up a little bit again the first of this year. Now I believe map on those is like $31.99. So
That
as
is
long
the-
as you're buying it from someplace that is an actual North American Rescue like licensed dealer, so you know you're getting legit stuff. Anything under $31 is a steal. Last time I looked, they had them for I think $31.99 on Refuge. But if you end up buying one of the Slishman wraps, they're half the price that they are on Amazon from the guy that made them. So Amazon wants $20 for the Slishman pressure wraps.
I'm
without
gonna
the case.
Flishman in my fucking son's diaper bag because I also have a D choker in there as well, so that's a good idea. It's gonna go in the medical pocket.
The cats, when they're staged correctly, end up being a little longer than a Glock 17 mag and a little wider. Like it takes a cargo pocket. So I wear it in one of my cargo pockets when I'm in shorts, and then when I'm in long pants, I've got that ankle IFAK. But then the cat is in my man purse that goes everywhere with me. So
Merce. Your sling pack.
yeah.
Cool, man. Yeah, do tactical muffin top. Doing it fucking live. I'm practicing what I preach. I haven't bought a prep for a minute, so we'll consider this my $5 prep too, because then my wife will kill me otherwise.
Yeah, they've got them for $19.99 with the pouch.
Yep. I got an orange one too, so I can say, hey, grab the orange thing, or I got a black tourniquet and a blue trainer.
Yep. And
cool.
honestly, you can get through a lot of non-permissive environments, places that you can't take a pew. You can take trauma medicine, stuff like this, and you might get a weird look from somebody that thinks you're like paranoid, but it's not illegal to have it. So like,
fuck them.
You know, you can take it to the PTA meeting, or to the courthouse. You may or may not get through with like medical shears or a chest decompression needle, but all the rest of it, multiple people have reviewed different IFAKs.
Just dropped 82 muffins to be prepared medically, guys. Drop the video if you got a picture of that deal. I know, Dwayne, you guys were talking about the price going up. Bear actually said the price of all the medical shit was going up, especially due to the ever increasing conflicts. Demand is up, and therefore all the materials to make them is up, which means production demand is up, which means the price goes up, guys. That is the market 101. What does it do? This tourniquet is it's like 31 and some change.
Yep.
The pressure wrap was 10 muffins with the case, so that was good. Isn't it scary to think the potential 1-star reviews are no shit, dude. A 1-star review tourniquet off Amazon. Now I will say, guys, I might save my red and blue good tourniquets, and I might buy a couple Chinesium tourniquets to train with.
I'm going to drop these links in the back chat because I don't have permission to share them publicly.
Really?
Yeah, every time I try to share your Amazon link, it says that it's not visible.
That's really weird.
So there's the official Stop the Bleed website with all the resource lists and how to sponsor a class or find a class near you.
All right.
Which about every paramedic, any life flight nurse, anybody like that would be more than qualified to teach it. And a lot of them have outsource hours where they get paid by their job as like a community outreach thing, kind of like the cops giving out donuts and stuff or whatever. Like they're happy to do that. So if you've got a church group or, an older Boy Scout group or I don't know, maybe Boys Girls Club, something like that. Like you get in touch with a local paramedic or flight nurse or trauma surgeon or somebody. They're all happy to like pick a date and sponsor a class.
Yeah. I know that like the Red Cross also offers some of that. I know they offer like defib training. I know they offer CPR because we had to do that for our church. I do know. I think my buddy on the. I need to get people on the fire department are busy as shit right now, but maybe I can get with my buddy on the fire department to give me a hand on that. So yeah, man, what can you do? I think it's a really good prep, especially this week, guys. That might be one that goes up. Potential talk of some bad actors and maybe some sleeper cells finding this to be a fantastic time to do some nefarious things. I don't know. I think it's a really good step, a very good practical step to be taking your step further to get prepared. Do you need that extra fucking pistol light or holster, or are you good? Obviously, if you already have one or the other, both. Do you need that extra fucking red dot if you already have a dot on your gun? I think a tourniquet definitely has its place. Do you need to buy a box of 20 fucking rounds? You probably have a couple thousand minimum stocked if you're a prepper. You should be fine. You don't need 20 fucking rounds. Get a tourniquet. It's a good investment, I believe. And probably a more moral one. At the end of the day, if you could save one person's life with it, just having a tourniquet with you your entire life, and the one time somebody needs it, you have it. And how many people do not have a tourniquet or don't even know basically to put pressure on a fucking bleed or whatever? Most people, they're like, oh, I don't want to get involved. I'll get sued if I attempt, and they die anyway. Like, motherfucker, at some point, where's your humanity? How can you just watch a fucking soul leave someone's body? If you could have helped in any way, let at least given some comfort in their final fucking moments by not being a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Don't be a piece of shit. Better yourself, better the world. Yeah. Well, there you go. At least you took a class. But yeah, man. Fuck. If you have this knowledge, you are an EMT, you are a firefighter, you are, retired law enforcement military, maybe you should just talk to your family, say, hey guys, next Saturday, 8 to 10, we're going to go through a basic medical class to teach everybody, teach your kids, then teach your friends. If you could spread the knowledge out, especially among your mag, and then let it trickle out, or your neighbors, like, or maybe talk to, if you have a neighborhood watch, or talk to an HOA, or talk to a school board. I know schools are starting to get out, whatever. Talk to your fucking, it's T-ball, baseball, fucking softball season. Talk to your coaches and see if their fucking team would be interested in having that class as part of their training for a week. That shit happens all the time. I mean,
check with your state. Like, most states have a really good Samaritan law, where if you intentionally, like, don't cause any harm, like if you do something that could be deemed reasonable in your best attempt, you're not, somebody can't like sue you flagrantly, for saving their life, unless they had like a DNR or something.
Yeah, Dwayne said it right here. The Good Samaritan's clause. Okay, yeah, that does save you. Okay. Read my question.
Most states have got something like that.
Okay, thank you. We're good on cats. Oh, so today, not being a surprise, when they interfere with the elections, is that when the streets will bleed? I do think there was actually a shooting somewhere. I heard. I don't know what was confirmed or whatever, but I could see some staging with some quote unquote MAGA gang gear wearing. I could see a whole. This, I tell you what, if you're wearing a hat for a political statement, this might not be the weekend for it, because I could see people wearing this quote unquote swag, this American pride swag, or an American shirt, whatever. You either A, being a target from nefarious people, or B,
We're getting
being a
set up.
target because if you are a spy, espionage, whatever, you're not rolling in wearing fucking your colors, right? You're going to roll in wearing enemy colors to blend. Or if you want to make a statement, especially in our overly cameraed, everybody has a fucking phone. Boy, would that leave quite the slant if they said, "Oh man, these 3 MAGA guys were beating the shit out of this guy because they were talking about Trump and he's innocent, blah blah blah," just using it to cover their shitty criminal acts they were going to do anyway, or increase criminal acts under it to make us all look like fucking morons and crazy people. We are not the left. We do not fucking go burn down cities and shit because we're throwing a temper tantrum because our fucking mom didn't beat our ass when we were having a tantrum when we were fucking 4 or 5. Okay? Some of these people didn't grow up with the word fucking no. And it shows. And they're fucking spoiled pieces of shit adults that they have no fucking work ethic, no fucking morals. And I'm sorry. We raised a fucking couple generations of pieces of shit for humans, and now they're breeding. Okay? It's fucking disgusting.
Yep.
At the end of the day. Fucking somebody clip that shit and put it up. There you go. Jesus Christ. Now I'm getting all pissed off again.
But the real question is, will these people say this is mega country before they start beating up Jesse Smollett again?
I don't fucking know. Didn't that guy fake that?
Yeah, that's the whole point I'm trying to
Okay,
make.
that's what I got you. I'm tracking what you're following.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I could save your life if I get stabbed in the neck. Yeah, I think all you could really do is do pressure on it because you have to get to a hospital at that point. I don't think without sealing the artery, I think you're fucked.
To answer that question, go look up the video of the guy that got stabbed in the neck. He bled out in about a minute and a half or less.
Yeah. I don't think. I mean, you might might be able to put some pressure or something on that guy with like a bleed stop or like one of those fucking those quick clot little pad deals, but you might get him an extra minute to say his goodbyes or whatever.
You got to get in there with.
Pull out their wallet.
You got to get in.
What? Go ahead.
You've got to actually cork off or plug the artery.
You had to like pinch it or.
Yeah.
Shit. So you either do that with your hands or pull out like a Gerber, your multi-tool, and pray to God you can fucking guide it.
Well, I wouldn't just. I wouldn't just go start feeling around with the multi-tool or whatever.
Tourniquets ordered. Good man, old man Butt Wrinkles. Thank you for. I guess this is a medical public service announcement. I think. Which one? Is
perfect time too, since May is Stop the Bleed month. When the live stream's over, if everybody will just start throwing in Stop the Bleed into their search, you'll find all sorts of stuff. You'll go down the rabbit hole.
Right. Here's a Stop the Bleed video right here. Thank you, Austin. The back chat, I'll also drop it in the general. I did that as well with the other Stop the Bleed deal in my general Discord. If you can get to a class, cool. If you can work with anybody, cool. I think that a false flag is definitely 10,000% inbound, and boy, I sure hope it doesn't happen in the Nebraska way. But if it does, boy, I hope that your guys' get home bag / your bug out rigs to from your vehicle to get you wherever you need to be is sufficient enough for you and yours. It might be a good opportunity to go through it and bump it up and be like, I need more food in here, or I need more medical, or why don't I have this soft armor that I have sitting over here in here? Like, that would be the time you need it, right? Well, you know what? Maybe instead of these 2 15-round mags, maybe I run the 2 17-round mags and 2 33-rounders with an extra mag holder. Like, maybe it's time to put a PCC with you. Maybe it's time to carry your AR. If we get cuck fucking police, not to mention, here's the next thing is they're getting all of us pissed off at police and I feel a different way about it because I have a lot of family who's police and friends that are police, and there are some shitty cops, and they definitely over publicize the shitty cops, just like they over publicize anything they want you to dislike, whether it be a MAGA supporter, whether it be Kyle Rittenhouse. They paint it some kind of way, and as soon as they can get their fucking angle on it and run it to fucking millions of people, that gives that millions of people their opinion. Doesn't mean the little fucking clip they took out of that section's right. Okay? So, high probability of a false flag, if not fucking the World War III fucking spark hitting off because old Daddy Biden basically just gave the green light. Two fucking fronts.
Like I've said before, you stay out of a big city, you're generally all right.
Right. Which would make it advantageous to go to a more rural area. Maybe not the biggest city, but the city just before you get to the biggest city. Tactically, that would be the smartest thing. And then
The in between.
And then as help was going that way, if more bad actors decided to be copycats, it would cause more chaos in the big city. We don't have enough police as is, let alone with the low morale of us treating them like shit. And then the next problem is there's so much fucking crime they couldn't keep up with their fucking numbers anyway. So by design, we're losing our last little safety blanket before they just say straight martial law. Fuck your police. We're dropping fucking our soldiers who are going to listen to us, and let alone if they're just fucking patched over migrants who don't give a shit about us. So maybe support your fucking police and don't be a piece of shit if they're nice cops. If they're fucking there's douchebag people in every fucking profession. There's douchebag people that work at fucking Walmart. There's good people that work at Walmart. There's douchebag people that work at a fucking Pizza Hut. There's guys that make your pizza fucking bitchin' and you love that guy and he gives you an extra fucking garlic sauce. I don't fucking know. There's good people and bad people fucking everywhere. It doesn't matter where it's at, what profession. They exist no matter what. Okay? It doesn't fucking matter. Fucking PBS Kids has some piece of shit, okay? That's running a puppet that's a Chimo, and there's a fucking guy who's donating half his paycheck. Yeah, and there's a fucking dude donating half his paycheck to some fucking kid who has cancer, okay? There's good people and bad people fucking everywhere. Don't be pieces of shit to one fucking group of people because of one asshole, is what I'm fucking saying. Now I'm all pissed off again.
Dwayne, don't use the quick clot powder. It's a mess. It gets in your eyes. Like, if you're going to use anything quick clot product, use the impregnated gauze.
Yeah. There's pieces of shit in every generation. Is what I'm getting at.
You swat
Speaking
up
of
that
Gen
speedball.
Zs, did you guys see that video of that stupid
put a
bitch
thumb
telling the homeless woman to jump in a lake, and then the woman was about to drown because she couldn't swim?
I
And
hear
this
you,
dumb
old
bitch
man,
just
but
ran off.
It was a lot for me to drop a binge in there. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So there was a bunch of Gen Z influencers that were doing some stupid ass live stream the other day. They told a homeless woman, like they basically were like telling her they would pay her money or whatever, and they're like, "Yeah, just jump in the lake." So she jumps in this lake, knowing she couldn't swim apparently, and was like begging for help. And these dumbasses just running the other direction like a bunch of assholes. And I'm like, God, you people are fucking worthless.
Well, I understand that to a degree. I mean, they wear an extra 50 pounds of shit. You're probably going to drown if you jump in. Quick.
Well, no, it wasn't a cop. It was just some homeless lady.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some people that don't give a fuck, or the next problem is not having any knowledge. They're not trained. They're not even taught basic common sense in fucking school anymore. Like when I went to school, we had shop. We had fucking a class that taught us how to cook and sew and all kinds of shit. Like I wish they would have had a class. Obviously now it's a little bit antiquated, but if they would have had a class to teach us like how to write fucking checks and shit, how to fucking, why don't they have a class? I mean, obviously I was taught later, but teach people how to change their oil or change a flat. You know how many stupid fucking morons don't know how to change a flat right now? How fucking embarrassing it is that auto manufacturers have to put in a fix-a-flat pump in their fucking vehicles instead of a spare tire now because people are too stupid. That's the world we're living in. We're literally in fucking like one step above idiocracy. They dumb us down with our food, with the shitty chemicals, with the shitty education system, and then they make you want to be a fucking cuck sucking on their teat for their shitty pay and just be happy living in your crummy apartment, playing a video game or watching fucking Netflix. Fucking rise above it. Work out, train, fucking hit your Bible, pray. Don't be a piece of shit human being. Fucking progress and make something in this world. Make something better than when you fucking left it. Put that in a fucking clip. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you know what? Even fucking the ATF, there's good people in the ATF, okay? There's people that actually give a shit about our gun rights. There might be a fucking good fucking, fucking guy trying to fucking fight for our gun rights in the ATF on the inside behind enemy lines, and he's just being fucking smothered by pieces of shit, okay?
And there's two different halves. There's two different arms of the ATF. There's the enforcement branch, and then there's there's the policy branch, and they don't necessarily communicate on the regular.
You live in a big city, 10 minutes.
Well, there's
first
also
outbound shit, 15 minutes to final stand. Jesus Christ.
other things besides firearms in the ATF.
There are.
And the people
The
that
only
use
reason-
the Second Amendment are the ones that are put into alcohol and tobacco stuff.
Well, that was the whole thing after Waco. The only reason that they didn't close down then was they had the premier federal law enforcement arson investigation team.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting that
That was the only thing that saved them in the early 90s after Waco was that they had the premier arson school, premier arson investigators.
mhm.
It's just
So
like
they
all your
make
local,
arsons look
just like
they
all your
were,
local,
inside jobs.
it's just like the FBI SWAT school trains all of your municipal city police departments, like this, your local SWAT team. You know, they have so many guys that they send a year or whatever to a FBI SWAT school. It's that federal money that trickles down to your municipality.
Yep. I think that the year of the 2024, the amount of new things that are happening and have come to pass and have yet to pass might be a very altering thing that generations after us may never know the full freedom that we once had, and we may lose a pretty good chunk of it. Whether it may be shitty policies from shitty fucking basically dictators at this point to why they're letting the whole fucking Ukraine shit pop up is even if it gets appealed, we're going to be too far down on that, in that whether I think as long as he's not in jail the day of the election, he can still be on the ballot. If not, I think he can be removed. And if that doesn't work, then the economy's in the fucking toilet to the point where they're just spending that they're not going to let him do anything. They already have his hands tied when he gets in with executive orders. He already has to start looking for loopholes. And to do that, he's going to need people that understand the loopholes. That's why I think he needs fucking Ramaswamy, because that guy knows the law pretty good. I think he could find some loopholes.
As VP or as somebody
Yeah,
else?
as VP.
Okay.
And I think that guy could help him out a lot, especially if he's trying to run it from a fucking jail cell.
Yeah.
I think that there's too many opportunities for very, very large changes with very small repercussions and very small backpedals to the point where you might go forward 60% and you backpedal once and you go back 10%, but you still lost 50% of what you once had. And I think we're on that precipice. And I think there's at least 3 large things, if not probably an unforeseen 3, that we are not fully aware of that are in the shadows, because at the end of the day, this is still the puppet master's hand that we're watching what's happening behind his back. That's the problem. The unknown factor is the factor that we will always be unknown for. We can only guesstimate and prepare for a wide variety of things, which is what we've been doing our entire life set. Or if you're new, you're just starting. I think the only thing you can really do is stick to your grind of what you've been doing, better yourself, whether it be just from watching a YouTube class. There's a lot of good YouTube videos on Bear Independent stuff. I think maybe now would be a good time a lot of people have good stuff. Like Bear Independent has the prepper classroom, like Pastor Joe Fox or Southern Prepper One has a whole bunch of like videos on tracking and things like that, that making your own camouflage, things like that. Like fucking just a fitness page. I think if everybody in here dropped 50 fucking pounds, you don't think that would help you? I would love to drop another 50 pounds. I might actually be able to see my fucking penis again. That would be awesome. Yeah. I got in on some of that tonight. We got in a good sweat. We had some good group building. We shared some laughs. We shared some hot spots on gear, found out some things that worked and didn't work. And at the end of the day, we walked a couple miles and probably strengthened our little community better for it. And you learn things. We're seeing, some more people that are setting up water catchment systems, and people that are getting chickens, and people that are putting up solar panel and wind power. Like, you just notice that stuff walking through your community. And those are the people that if they come and ask you, hey, I noticed you guys walking around. What are you doing? You're like, hey, we're trying to better ourselves. We're trying to cut weight. We're trying to, be able to move as a, you don't have to be all military-esque about it, but be like, we're trying to work together. We're trying to cut weight. We're trying to better ourselves. And you might get another guy or two trickle in with you. You might just go for the walk and don't know that you got your body armor on with your fucking hoodie over it. Or, don't know that you're carrying a backpack with an extra 10-pound weight in it just for some weight. That's why that.
Like you said about trying to win people over and kind of grow our community and spread the word. That's why presenting ourselves as moral, upstanding citizens every day goes a long way. Because otherwise, it's easy for them to marginalize you, write you off as a nutter,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If they think, I think that the best way to do it, I think somebody said it, I can't remember what chat, but if you got a whole bunch of gun group together and said, hey, we're going to go do this, we're going to go down the highway and we're going to pick up trash, but we're all going to have a pistol on our hip and a shirt with our organization on it. And people are going to come by and say, yo, why do you got your gun? You think you're tough, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bro, I got 2 bags of trash right here. I'm just cleaning up the highway. I believe that, it's our Second Amendment right. I'm not hurting nobody. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm 100% legal. I'm permitted up. Like, what's your problem with me out here cleaning up? How come you don't want to come out here and clean up without your gun? Go ahead. Oh, I ain't got time for that. Well, I'm making time in my fucking schedule to do this. So how I'm doing it is not so much, but the why. And it's to better our community. And if that's not good enough for you, then go ahead and keep on driving. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Be a contributing member to society. Be a net gain to your community.
Yep. I tell you, you'll win more people with honey and doing good than you will being a piece of shit and just fucking cussing at everybody every chance you get.
And like your rant earlier about good people and bad people in every walk of life, every job.
Yeah.
There are a lot of cocksucker cops, but there are also a lot of good ones.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you can conduct yourself, like, you can be polite and respectful and conduct your business with and around law enforcement and still exercise your rights. Like, you don't have to be, everything doesn't have to be fuck the police. I know on some of these live chats, some folks have gotten on some pretty extreme rants. It's not that there aren't individual experiences that people have that warrant that frustration. But don't conduct yourself in that light in person, for sure.
Right.
I actually had this talk in a solo chat. I think it was last night or the day before, because Yankee Marshall put out a thing the other day where he's basically trying to do either he comes on people's live streams, like on his, whatever the case be, a slap the yank kind of thing. And it's about policing in America, and his stance is basically all cops are bastards kind of thing. And I went on a whole tirade about it, and it was like the fact that you have a lot of these people that will say that, but yet they'll live in a major city where their entire interaction with policing is like 6 cops that patrol their city block.
And his
That's the
outlook
unfortunate
on
situation.
policing, I know he's got that firsthand lived experience in policing, but the time and place that he was a police officer, he was like Barney Fife. Like it's not applicable to modern day America.
Yep. 100% agree with that. I mean, it's just like a soldier who was out 10 years ago. If they rotated in just to see what they're doing now, they'd probably shit their pants. I mean, shit moves.
Well,
Just like me.
yeah.
I was an HVAC tech. Do you know how fucking much shit's changed in a decade since I fucked up my back? Dude, it used to take me all fucking day to change out a TXV, which you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. It's a thermal expansion valve. It's a metering device for your refrigerant. I used to have to fucking cut that bitch, suck out all the refrigerant, fucking cut that bitch, fucking braze a new one in with fucking nitrogen, fucking pull a fucking vacuum, put the fucking refrigerant in there, go on another call while fucking I'm waiting for that to pump down and come back. Now they can do it in a fucking hour. They have quick connect fucking fittings. And I looked at that and I was like, holy shit, how fucking many hours would that have saved me? That's a decade's worth of just fucking people doing it and getting sick of it. Okay? Shit changes with time. And it might not always be for the good, but for that fucking TXV, oh, that's for the motherfucking good. I feel every technician out there fucking get a boner for that. If you find an old unit, rip that bitch out and put that new TXV in there, okay? Goddamn. We're fucking being upside down, changing out a fucking compressor, man. Where's our quick connect fittings for that shit? Goddamn. That's a little bit different, but no, you guys, that's for HVAC guys. You guys won't get that, but regardless, or fucking electrical shit, or fucking wind turbine shit. Fucking look, 20 years ago, you would never see a wind turbine. Now they're fucking everywhere. Shit changes. Fucking cops change. Fucking McDonald's motherfucking changes. Now you don't even have cashiers anymore. You just fucking poke at a goddamn screen in the big cities, okay? They're fucking delivery drivers. They want to have fucking the Elon Musk trucks. They want to have just a guy in there to drive around in bad weather and back the bitch up because they don't know how to figure out how to make the thing back up. Wow, what a fucking concept. You're going to need to back your load into somebody's loading dock to get it unloaded? Fucking shocker. Like, it's just not everything we do is for the better when we advance humanity, and not every sector, depending on whatever job you may be in, has good and bad with it, has good and bad people, and people with shit fucking attitudes in the whole thing make the whole thing a hell of a lot worse.
A lot of training and policy comes down to bean counters.
Yeah.
You know, people that make 6-figure jobs or 6-figure money get hired by companies to figure out how to work out efficiency. And a lot of times common sense doesn't prevail. Like they're looking at the turnover rate of employees, the time spent training them, you know. It doesn't make sense that a Frito-Lay delivery driver running a regular route with a Sprinter van has to have a DOT license, but then a guy can drive a box truck like for a delivery company and just have a standard Class A license.
Yeah.
But a lot of that is insurance, that's training. You know, that's why those guys all have to put their cones down. That's why all of your tradesmen have to wear their high-vis clothing. You know.
Yep. We got a video.
It's labor law. It's past lawsuits. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I'm gonna switch to Discord because this is getting fucking depressing over here.
I mean, I'm optimistic.
No, I'm trying to spread. You know,
the Trump stuff today, as surprising as it was, like, you know, expecting the opposite outcome, it could be a net positive for his campaign. I mean,
right?
Because,
it most certainly is. Like every moderate or every, you know, semi right leaning Democrat, every libertarian, he basically just won their vote today. Because at this
everybody's
point,
standing at the fence.
Yeah, everybody who was even attempting talking on the other side of the fence basically just fucking hopped it, and now they're like, okay, these guys are fucking crazy, you know. But let's watch
all the Fox News watching people. I implore them to like calm down their friends.
Yeah. I mean, it just takes some good men with good intentions not to be pieces of shit and to raise good people around them up and to raise good children up. You have to be a moral, upstanding citizen, as fucking Lawfully Armed says all the time, and it fucking rings true. You can't just be a fucking gremlin troll all the goddamn time and
And you're the
expect.
company you keep.
Yeah, no shit, man. And then you end up hanging out with people like that. Like your shittiest friend you hang out with is what the group level is. It's your weakest chain. Like whoever like, I don't know, man. If you got some fucking dude that all they do, like I'm in here cussing, I'm being a poor example, but there's always some motherfucking dude talking shit on fucking everything, and then he gets into a fucking beater. He's like, "Oh man, your truck's a piece of shit. Why'd you pay for that? Blah blah blah." And he gets into a fucking rust bucket. Like, what? He ain't got no fucking outlook on it. What are you talking about? Or the fucking, I don't know. Man, that gun's a piece of shit and blah, blah, blah. Your AR is a piece of junk. You pieced it together. You don't know what you're doing, blah, blah. Well, what about your AR? Oh, I don't have one. Well, then shut the fuck up. At least I got one. You know what I mean? That pisses me off big time is you get some shit talker who thinks they know everything about guns. And it's like, where's yours at? Oh, I don't have one. Then shut the fuck up. Anyway. This dog's eyeballing a rabbit. Encourage him. Look at your neighbors there with their wood. Good for them. Yeah, there you go. That's funny. I dig that. See, that's a good video. Thanks, Dwayne. Now I'm not a fucking dick anymore. Or old man butt wrinkles. Excuse me. All right. Let's go through the chat here. Can y'all still hear that? Or no?
No.
All right. I paused it. Jesus, that's all I could hear. All right. Let's go up here. Every human with a brain. Yeah, unfortunately, they're being basically bred not to have one. Yeah, no shit. Dude, people are watching the fucking United States right now and laughing their asses off. We look so weak right now. I wouldn't be surprised if people start making some moves. They said just get fucked. Yeah, no shit.
Well, I mean, this weekend would be the perfect time to do it, considering that Saturday starts Pride Month.
I don't even want to talk about it. I seen a meme, man. I should have put it in here. It was back on Walking Dead when Rick was at the prison talking to Carl. And Carl had like a gay flag. He had like a pride flag shirt on, holding the flag. He's like, Carl, no, Carl, oh. Like, your kid goes to school for 1 week during Pride Week.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that was good. I put a whole wall-length dresser on my kick scooter to clean up my neighborhood, using it as planter box stand, old wine boxes off Craigslist. Dude, good job, man. I like to upcycle shit myself too. I like ripping pallets apart and making cool shit like little garden boxes and stuff. And that helps clean up your community, and it betters yourself because you're actually fucking planning shit, you know? Good for you, Eduardo. What did you say, a brother named Jake? He passed last summer? I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, we actually just had to put down our family bird dog at 17 last year, and she was a hell of a dog. She put a lot of meat in the freezer for us that would have otherwise been lost to Mother Nature. That's my bro's house and garage and wood. Hey, man, that's a good mag right there. You can cover him, you know, moving whatever. Oh, we lost Lawfully. That's a pretty nice spread that you guys got there. Pretty nice open area. You know, maybe y'all should share a garden right there in that space. Be a good idea. I want to hear what people think of my free prep. All right, let's do this fucking Discord chat, boys. I'm sure Lawfully will let us ping us if he wants to come back in. That's general. I think that's all like the prep stuff. I do want to put this out. Hey, let me know if he comes back in Ohio because I'm gonna screen share something. All right, check this out. This is Lawfully Armed. This is a fucking free prep right here, guys. Check this out. He was going back and watching one of my old videos, and I had a sling on backwards on my Stack 'em Deep PSA. He has this overhand knot here on this here, and he runs a link, tapes it up with electrical tape, and then tapes up here with electrical tape when you get your sling cinched the way you want it. His reasoning for this was I had a QD right here that I use, and sometimes, unless I do want to do like a 1 point, or sometimes I'll move it up on top, whatever, whatever. It's a fucking QD, right? This removes A, weight, and B, noise. So you can set your paracord to whatever length you want on your AR. And I thought that was a fucking sick idea, dude. And I really dig that. Not to mention it's cheap. Like, we all got fucking paracord, right? To do up, Lawfully, you're back here. Talk everybody through this. I was telling everybody I was really digging this, especially for a free prep, because we all got fucking electrical tape and paracord. You with me?
Yeah. So it's just about 18 inches of parachute cord. You can gut it if you want the knot to be tighter. I like to knot to on the forearm just for the thermal resistance up there by the barrel. It's just an overhand knot that cinches back, so that way it doesn't slack. And then just tie off another double hand knot, wrap your sling over it, get your sling where you want it, all that. Of course, it goes through that tri-glide back over, and then the loose end is just wrapped about 5 times in electrical cord. And then just for aesthetic reasons, I decided to wrap that a little bit just to keep it from twisting and being a bundle.
Yeah, I like it. Looks good. 10 out of 10. Not to mention, I will say, work on your knot work, guys. That's a free prep. Just get you a little hank of paracord and run some knots. Especially right now, like it's fishing season, just to be able to do a couple different knots just for that's a really good deal. And then I see you had it on the rear too. I see most people just like loop it through here. See on that other one, I got a QD. I got it QD'd right there too, because I take that sling off and I use it quite a bit, because it's actually probably my most favorite sling that I own right now, just because it can do that single point and whatnot on that little deal. That Magpul sling.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. I really dig this. I'm going to do up my rifle like this, and I'm going to walk on the treadmill and get it to where I want to set it, and I'm going to wrap some electrical tape around it. I like what you did on that front one. I think I'm going to do it back here too, just to keep more shit out of the way. 10 out of 10 muffin top approved. That's a fucking good free prep right there. We can all do that. Save some money on some QDs. EDC picks. We're going through the Discord here. Let me see, where am I at in the chat here? We're at Dwayne. We're gonna find your fucking free prep here, Dwayne. Are these bread ties?
That's what it looks like.
That's a good idea. Pack 100 of them. You got those for free? Fuck yeah, there you go. To the superstore.
If you've got a battery, you can use that to start fire.
Yeah, you can fucking do all kinds of shit, dude. You can mark a trail with these things. You can, obviously use them as some sort of tie for a bag. You can put them on the keys or whatever. They got the little metal insert in there. You can do a lot of shit with this. There's a lot of possibilities, a lot of ideas you could do. Might save you some other materials like some zip ties or some tape. Use this instead. Fucking maybe in a pinch you could put up a rabbit fence around some shit real quick. That'd be good enough. Put a few of these on like a piece of rebar or something. Take that around your fucking with some rabbit fencing and keep them out of your garden. 10 out of 10. That's free. I love that free prep, dude. Good job.
Probably wad that up and sabotage a deadbolt.
Yeah, I mean, you could do all kinds of shit. I like it. That's a good idea, actually. I mean, not a lot of people do that. Look at Corey. This is a free prep, meal prep, overcooked meat. He vacuum sealed it, so at a later date, saves him some time on cooking up dinner. You already know it's good because he sampled it. That's a free prep, guys. There's nothing wrong with that. Setting up dinner for another fucking day when you're busy. That's a prep. 100%. That's a good free prep. Good job, fucking Ginger, Soulless Ginger, Corey.
I think Corey's left-handed.
Oh, yeah. You can even be wrong and be right. Ain't nothing wrong with this, eating through your preps, just making a meal. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. That's free. You already bought it. Fuck. Let's go see if anything new in the EDC picks here. Oh, we got the bulge. I think we've seen this already. We got the Dwayne bulge here. Feast your eyes on the bulge. There it is in all of its glory with the front scout carry knife. This is Tactical Muffin Top approved. I love this the shape of this handle with that blade. Dude, that blade is fucking wicked. He had that on another deal. I was really digging that. I like how this is light too, but it looks like you could probably wrap paracord around it if you wanted to thicken it up. But I like them light and tight, especially to cut weight and everything. And I like this fucking little tech lock he's got right here. That's a really good idea on the front scout carry, let alone a scout carry period. Fucking 10 out of 10. That's a good rig. I myself would move the buckle. I know a lot of people, especially like military or dress, run the buckle in the front traditionally, but I always run it to one or the other side, just so it doesn't clash.
I run it off center too.
Yeah. Not to mention when you're a tactical muffin top like this, it really digs into you. So if you put it off to the side, you kind of get that 300 parallel where you can stack a gun or whatever right there that your fat ain't hanging. Oh, let's catch up on some comment. Whoa. We got a bunch of comments here. I know what Leo is going to be rocking for his. Yeah. Leo is very restrictive on what he can rock.
What's a PFD?
How many people hate Trump? There's a lot of people that hate Trump. You're right. That's why I don't recommend wearing your MAGA hat or your Trump shirt right now. I understand trying to show some solidarity and support, at least 12. No, I don't want you to be target, especially if you're with family, you're with grandma at church or whatever. Do not put yourself in a stupid situation with those that you love. You know what I mean? Don't put yourself in a bad situation just to get cold clocked behind your back. Now, you should have some situational awareness. And I would highly recommend, especially this weekend, keeping your head out of your phone. Put it in your fucking pocket. Take your earbuds out. And you need to listen. You need to be really, you need to turn up the gray man to level fucking 11 this week. You know what I mean? I know two that have TDS. Fuck, I don't know what we're talking about with that. Syndrome. We love you, old man butt wrinkles. I got 1,000 count of those ties for free. Shit, I mean, fuck yeah, that's a good prep, dude. I mean, you can do a lot of shit with that. 10 out of 10. That's a good free prep.
You should send a couple hundred of them to Tactical Muffin Top's PO box.
Yeah, I'll put those to fucking work. I'd use the shit out of those. I'm a redneck. That's some redneck good shit right there. Throw those in the toolbox. You could cinch up some wire with those. Cinch up some fucking tubing. You got a piece of fucking PEX that's fucking hanging down and beating when you flush your toilet or something. You hook that bitch up to another piece so you don't have to worry about it. You save yourself a zip tie. Fuck yeah, I'd use the shit out of those.
Rabbit abortions.
Rabbit abortions? What? Oh my lord. You can cook slow meat in the bag too. Yeah, I've seen that. Fuck, what do they call that? What's that deal where you can cook a steak and you basically boil it? Yeah, I've never done that. Mostly because I'm fucking a normal redneck, but I'm interested in trying that. Trump derangement syndrome. Okay, yeah,
that's what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes cooking your meat in the bag is called prophylactic.
Prophylactic. Sometimes it's called a fucking MRE with a heater, right? Daniel's home. He's not orange. People on X saying Texas ag considering travel commerce ban for New York for election interference. Fucking good. Exactly what we were saying, dude. Hit them in their pocketbook. Dude, you know how fucked they're going to be when they're not hauling in a bunch of beef and fucking, especially all those soy boys like, oh my God, we need organic, blah, blah. Bitch, you better start growing quick because if they don't want to truck it in because they're sick of your shit, boy, you're going to be hungry. You are going to be hungry. 10 out of 10, Daniel. They fucking should. You know what? These crooked fucks deserve every little thing they get that minorly inconveniences them. Now, the caveat to that is there's going to be innocent people, and there's some people that just quite frankly don't give a shit about politics. They're going to be impacted, but you know what? At this point, if you don't know what's going on, I mean, you're living under two fucking rocks. There ain't no way nobody knows what's going on right now. You know what I mean?
Well,
An increase in, go
that's
ahead.
what Sticks was saying. It was, was it's unfortunate, some good people will hurt a little from everybody blacklisted in New York City. But I mean, that's the cost of not participating in the system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a Boy Scout, hence the front buckle. Yeah. See, I know. See, it's your uniform. I know a lot of military guys that are stuck in their habit that way. I know Boy Scouts that are stuck that way. I know people that wear a lot of dress clothes are stuck that way. But you can
You can
alter.
break that gig line.
You can improve because we can always self improve. And whenever you stop learning is the day you start becoming retarded, right? So, Dwayne, I believe in you. You can change it up, homie. Well, let me subscribe to the chat for some reason. That's fucking weird. I've already been nuked by YouTube. I haven't even hit 500. Son of a bitch.
It's been a pretty spicy chat tonight.
I have been a little bit spicy on
Apparently, Alex Jones was issuing a warning earlier, saying that government's probably going to do false flags, having people wear MAGA hats and go on rampages.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Don't wear your hat to be fucking interfered with those guys, but also watch those motherfucking guys because it's pretty easy to dress. Like I was saying, it's really easy to change colors,
Well, that's what they did on January 6th, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Was the Antifa and fucking MAGA gear.
Yeah. I mean, try reloading the stream. Oh, him? I was going to say, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm live.
Not
I
you,
better
him.
not be fucked up.
Snuffleupagus.
What is this? Lawfully, this is a lower I'm not familiar with.
It's a lone wolf.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool. I got a couple of their products. They work pretty good. What's the lone wolf?
I'm pretty sure it is, anyways.
Like the whole gig?
He can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's one of the lone wolf rings.
Well, I mean, I don't know. DD Welder,
They used to have
tell us.
They used to have the timber wolf, and now they call it something different. But
yeah, I think that's the LTD 19, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. I mean, I dig it. It looks pretty sick. Honestly, I have, I know some people shit on Lone Wolf, but I've had zero issues with any of their products, except for I will take that back. I have a compensator that I know how to fix it, but I don't know the reliability of. I think it was because it was for a Gen 3, if I remember right. But it goes on my barrel for my Glock 23, but I think I need to get the those recoil springs that are different poundages that you can change on the Gen 3, but then I need that little adapter. And I don't know if I want to do that or not. But what do you think about that, Lovely?
Lone Wolf sells those too?
Yeah.
Well,
the problem is it's a Gen 4, and nobody fucking likes the Gen 4. Patriot 24-7-365. That's I think that's a new one for me. Little crappy pocket carry holster. No, man, nothing wrong with it. That's going to space it out. It's going to make sure it's right where you want it in your pocket because it's going to go on each side of your pocket. It's going to be the same exact draw for you every time. Now,
looks like a better pocket locker.
Yeah, it does look like a huge fucking Kydex pocket liner. It's going to be right where you want it. Now, I do not subscribe to the pocket carry myself, but if it works for you, run it. Sig Mike X Macro. I think you meant micro.
Macro means more.
Okay. TLR7 custom homemade Kydex shell. Okay, I dig that. If that's a holster style that you dig and it's comfortable for you and you're going to carry it, 10,000%. If you're going to carry it, whatever holster is the most comfortable for you to carry that makes you carry more percentage of the time, I will 100% thumbs up that, sir. 100%. So he looks like he's into making some Kydex here, so that's good. Add reaction. That's getting the fucking underwear here, wherever they may be. And you might not know what the underwear is, but trust me, it's really good. Tactical muffin top. Add a reaction to this one. Give this bitch a thumbs up. Because I do not subscribe to pocket carry, but as long as you're getting a more accurate draw out of it and it works for you, 10%. 10% towards your way. You know what? 100%. I don't care. If you're carrying, it's better than fucking people that aren't carrying. Now, if you're carrying both, ka-ching, ka-ching, that's fucking 10,000% muffin top approved because carrying a backup is spicy, and I like that. It says in the comments, Lone Wolf, yep, LTD 1 year old, no issues. Yeah, dude, okay. I dig that. That's actually a pretty good looking rig there. I like that. DD Welder. I like it. Got the Gen 5 front bevel with the cutout, ported. No optic. Come on, DD Welder. You could probably swap that out for the Glock Performance trigger, like Infernus was saying. I kind of wanted to pick one of those up, but every time I go to look for them, they're fucking out of stock. Because I think I could get by with it on a duty rig because they look pretty much identical.
So there's something going on with that. Because when they first came out, they explicitly said they were for Gen 5, and then now they're listing some that say Gen 5, Gen 4. And I know if you look on YouTube, there's some videos that people made them work in a Gen 3.
Oh. I don't know if I like that. That's interesting. What about prison suitcase carry, though? Whatever you keister's what you get. I guess you just got to not be a bitch and you got to know how to fight a little bit. And if not, well, then you get cornholed. That's just prison rules, homie. That sucks. Sharpen that spoon on the cement real quick. To the ATF agent out there, I am not saying anything. Well, I think actually they get like a plastic spork now, right? They don't even get metal spoons anymore. That sucks. Get a mop handle, homie. My trunk is tired. That's funny. I'm sorry, Snuffleupagus, that your trunk is tired. Hopefully that they'll let you do whatever you're trying to do to subscribe or all that. That's fucked up. Did you all get the notification this time or no?
I did.
Okay. Anybody in the chat not get the notification this time? I even put dropped it in all the generals just to kind of see if that would work opposed to the notification, because YouTube loves to fuck everybody around because it's like their favorite thing in the world.
Yeah, I got the notification that you were scheduled for 8 o'clock, and then I set the reminder, and it let me know again 30 minutes out.
All right, good. Oh, fuck yeah, DD Welder dropping it. Oh, dude, see, I love this knife. I need to get one because I have the other one, except for I want the no serrations. But this new handle grip they have on these, and they changed their sheath. I don't like that fucking big ass flappy thing that I have on mine. I grinded it off. But yeah, dude, spicy spray, tactical muffin top approved. Got your MERS, so you can carry and change out your shit. Tactical muffin top approved. Is that the Taurus? That's the 22 one, right?
No, that's the GX4 carry, the new one, the 15+1.
Oh, I'm unfamiliar with that pistol. I think I heard you guys talk about it a couple times. I have zero experience with this, so I heard you said they're actually pretty good, right, Waffly?
Yep.
Okay. Do you have this, Ohio? I know you're a Taurus slut.
No.
You working on it?
No.
Okay, just a question. Just to stick with what you got for mag compatibility, or
pretty much.
I don't blame you for that. Can't ding you for that. But rocking this fucking Victorinox.
My boy.
This is a good knife, man. These are very, very fucking handy knives. Every time I've had one in my pocket and I start kind of looking through my options for the tools in it, I'm always like, this is nice. These are getting expensive now, man. If you see these at garage sales or something, this is garage sale season. Tactical muffin top fucking service announcement. Pick these bitches up because these are nice little fucking knives to have. Nice, humongous fucking light with a good strike bezel. Tactile fucking deal there. What is this? This is Phoenix, I think. You're all
That's
on
what I was going to guess.
I'm getting the fucking review, Dwayne. I swear to goddamn. I will promise you. I will promise you my left nut. I get you that video before the end of the year, okay? God dang. Okay. Coolfoot got one. Daniel didn't. Oh, come on, Daniel. I just sent the DGT, the fag coin, first time I ever wanted to donate to non-local election. Yeah, dude. Jesus Christ. I don't even know. I don't even know how to dig out of these holes that they put us in. And quite frankly,
I don't know, but they want us to
get people. Yeah, I think they want people to get so burned out they just don't give a shit about anything anymore. and it's probably fucking working because I know Matt's fucking sick of it too. You know what I mean?
Oh, it looks like
Glenn
the false.
Christensen, is that a Victorinox or is that a Wenger? Sorry.
Oh, is that a wiener in your pocket? That's a fucking underwear approver right there. And obviously he carries it. He I know he likes these the leather holsters and this clip. You know, it's comfortable for him. So that's 10 out of 10. I did not. Ooh, I forgot what we were talking about with him.
It looks like the false flags have already started in the last couple hours. There's an active shooter in Minnesota as of 3 hours ago.
Yeah, I think that's the one. I think they got him.
He killed four people and then 2 cops.
Holy shit.
4 civilians, 2 cops.
Dude, if you fucking see somebody gunning for cops, obviously fucking if you have the shot and you could take it and then de-arm and say, I was just helping you out, homies. But if you come up, you see somebody coming up behind a dude and he's like on lunch or something, he's eating like his fries and a burger or his salad, whatever the fuck it may be, and you see some dude walk up and put a gun fucking behind his head and it, you know, and you have the opportunity to save a man's life, you do that. And you deal with the legal shit later. You know morally what you did was right. And I don't give a fuck what ATF agent's listening to that. I will do the moral thing every fucking time.
To that, a more subtle thing to do would be just to sit in that circumstance, like talking about watching him eat his lunch or whatever. Just sit facing the opposite direction.
Yeah, you should.
And holler and give a heads up as opposed to.
Yeah, if you're on the other end of that table, you're not. Yeah.
If you go up and announce yourself to some stranger, police officer, and be like, hey, I got your 6. Depending on the officer, they may take that as like weird, you know?
Well, some of them might fucking appreciate it.
They might, but
yeah, you know, I mean, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Just say, hey, man, I'm by myself. You mind if I sit with you and eat? Be subtle about it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you're on the other end, you're behind them is kind of what my scenario there. I don't know. I'm fucking retarded.
Like I said, not all cops are bad, but I try to minimize my conversation with them.
Yeah. Oh, I understand. Some are fucking dicks. My left nut feels like it's about to fall off of this kidney, son's a bitch. I'm sorry, Daniel, you're going through that. It's kind of a shitty time on the news and a shitty time for your dick, homie. That's like one of my worst fears, getting a really big kidney stone, man. That fucking hurts so bad. I knew a guy I worked with. He had to have this fucking little deal. It was so big they couldn't break it up with the ultrasonic deal. He'd been trying for like 2 weeks. And they finally had to fucking put this thing that went into the slit of his dick, and they fucking ripped his dick open for this little tube with 3 little fucking arms to go in. Yeah, so his slit went all the way, right? Oh, dude, that just hearing that made me hurt. He said they had to go in there 38 times, in and out, pulling out a fucking stone. He said he felt the whole motherfucking thing, even though they said he was numb.
Oh,
they said he had to strap him down. He was like, "Oh, fucking kill me! This is ripping my dick." He's like, "Just chop it off, chop my fucking dick off." He was freaking out, and he's like a 68-year-old man, right? And they're just fucking going in and out, pulling out these little fucking stones out of his dick. Ever since I heard that, dude, I'm fucking deathly afraid of kidney stones. Tactical muffin top, fucking weakness alert. Big ass kidney stones ripping your dick off. I'm out. Okay? Goddamn. Oh shit. Victorinox, yeah, it's very nice. I've seen that. Oh, that makes my dick hurt just thinking about that story. Dwayne's that Wager Swiss. What's up with this Wager Swiss?
Wenger was the other Swiss company, and Victorinox bought them out a couple of years ago, which is probably part of why you're seeing the price go up. Now there's not competition.
Oh, that sucks. Hot damn. Monopoly. Thumbs up. Push through EP. All right. Thanks, man. Sorry, Snuffle up. I guess it got real graphic for your first encounter. I'll try to sub again tomorrow. All right, man. You do you. If you discharge it, yeah, but like if it's gonna save a life, you know what I mean? Like if it's dire fucking strengths is what I was getting at. Like if you knew this dude was about to be fucking executed and had no fucking awareness on it. or fucking a preacher for that fucking matter. Okay, a preacher ain't packing. Most preachers ain't packing. Like shit like that. I'm going on a month, and they still won't break it up. Oh my God, Daniel, you're living through my worst fucking nightmare, dude. Oh shit, you gotta be in fucking some pain. I hope they got you on some good drugs, dude. At least you can enjoy that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for you. I'm gonna fucking pray for you tonight. Goddamn. Pat Wright, I agree. Yeah. Don't be a dumbass around cops, but I mean, if you could save some dude's fucking life. Nice survival tip for him, dude.
I got a take on Dwayne's next comment, but I want to hear your first.
For max carry, like on body, I think 3's good. I at minimum will not get off 2. There's no fucking way I'm not having to reload. I don't care what. No, there's never ever a point in my life where I will not have 2 mags on me. And not necessarily for the fact that you think you're gonna go through that much ammo, but because that's where your malfunction is gonna be, is the mag.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, the way things are now, that extra mag might be fucking where it's at. But as far as on body, I carry 2 to 3 mags. And if I'm carrying spare mags, like I usually carry the dagger or the 23. Sometimes I'll get froggy and carry the 22. My 22 and 23 have conversion barrels to 9. So essentially a 19 and a 17, right? All my backup mags are 17. I don't care. I will not get off that. I will carry as many fucking rounds as I can. I usually at minimum have 20, 28, 38? I don't know. I always say I got like 40 rounds on me. But yeah, 100%, 2 to 3. And now in my vehicle, on each side of my doors, I got double mag carrier on each side of my doors. So I got 4 extra mags there. And then what's in my get home bag? My get home bag goes with me everywhere. And y'all know I'll be packing that Kel-Tec Sub 2K with 33 rounders, okay? Or whatever 31 fucking Glock mags are. That, and then 2 regular mags in there, 2 regular 17 mags in there. That's the minimum for me. And then in the bag, I got an extra 50 rounds that need loaded. I think if you don't have some sort of long-ish gun to go to in your rig with you, it's going to be, and you're in a situation where all you have is your pistol. I tell you what, I'm a lot more confident in taking a fucking 100-yard shot if it need be with that fucking Kel-Tec Sub 2K over trying to attempt with a pistol. Hopefully you're never in that situation. Go ahead, Lawfully.
So, depending on the gun and depending on where you're at, I think any more than 2 reloads, so 3 mags total, and before long it stops looking justifiable in court.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like I would rather somebody have 1 reload for their primary gun and then like a smaller backup gun. I think that looks better. And then that second gun, you can pass that, like if you've got to like shelter in place, you can pass off that second gun to a loved one, somebody you trust, and say, hey, stay right here. If they don't announce themselves as police, be ready to shoot them, whatever. So like if you're any more than that and it's just you're like the concealed carry equivalent of flogging yourself.
100%. 100% agree. Now, I gotta say something to this here. We need to get some shit in this get home rigs, guys. This is like your sling bag you keep in your car to get home. This is like your backpack, whatever. I do not subscribe to the bug out bag. I subscribe to the bug out system due to OPSEC. Pretty much, I think you guys have only seen like 1 part. That's all the parts you're going to see on my bug out kit. Y'all can figure out your own shit for your bug out kit, what you need to get out. What I find as bare minimums will be different for your bare minimums. It's as simple as that. Now, this is a good kit to get home here. Even though you deleted the bulge, you got a light, you got 2 mags, you got the opportunity for a long gun mag there, you got dump pouch or gloves or whatever that may be, tourniquet. and you got the third mag here. That's tactical muffin top approved because you got the one in the gun. I like one of these. I want to get one of these and go on the other side too. Thought about doing 1 and 1 on each side of the tactical muffin top, in case you have to reload with just one hand.
Yeah, S-Tech just dropped a horizontal mag pouch, so you can run like a rifle mag pouch in the front.
Ooh. I actually think I did see that. Yeah, it'd be nice to throw like a 20 rounder right here. Yeah, this is 10 out of 10 muffin top approved. Now, if you had this in conjunction with a sling pack and soft armor, and that's your get home rig, and you got your wife and kid with you or whatever, and maybe you got a backpack armor in your backpack for the wife and like maybe a backup gun she's comfortable with, stashed, and you have some sort of long gun means with you. You got somebody who can watch your six if you need to take an hour nap or whatever to keep going. If you just the mere fact that, by God, if you go down and your wife's it for her and your kid, she's got some sort of fighting chance.
Yeah,
That needs to be.
she's an excellent shot.
Good.
She actually qualified. She was a jailer for a period of time. She qualified with that 19. So
Good. Freaking Hunanas over here making all the birds going. He was dropping his bird count earlier. Yo, we got the $5 store weekly prep. I was going to go today until my schedule got filled for me. Did you get this at the dollar store?
no, I went to the dollar store. I went to the Dollar Tree again and dropped another $25 or so. But that
I
stuff
have
was
that
at
problem
Walmart.
every time I go in there. Dude, I seriously, at my Walmart, they never fucking have moleskin here. I can never fucking find this.
I bought 2 packs. There was probably another 5 or 6 on the
You're the reason.
hanger.
No, I'm just kidding. No, this is a really good prep to have in your bag, guys. Dude, take care of your feet. If you have any hot spot, I don't know, fucking if your nut sack's getting real hot, I don't know, put it on your thigh. I don't know, whatever. Like moleskin, fucking amazing. Ask anybody who's been overseas. They'll coom in their pants if you send them this in their fucking bag or in like a care box. Yeah. Yeah, dude, they love this shit. That and fucking jerky, they love that shit. And then at the church thing, I knew a couple guys that were dipping, and I'd throw a couple cans of dip in there, even though it was a church thing, and they don't need to know about it. But they were like, "I fucking love that guy." If you chew, you know. But yeah, this is a good idea too. Some caffeine tabs. That's a muffin top approved $5 fucking pickup right there, dude. That is a good stack. Do these have what's the shelf life on these? Do you know? They don't stay around long enough to know.
So I watched a video from Prepper MD, Prepper. That's what he's a pharmacist or whatever.
Okay.
And he had a video talking about, caffeine supplement as part of prepping, because one, everybody will be coming off of their caffeine addiction and like be jonesing horrible bad. Then also, you think about like your Midols and your Excedrin migraines and that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The caffeine can boost the efficacy of your pain relievers.
Okay, that's a good idea.
But it's got a long shelf life. That package was dated out to 2029.
All right, that's a pretty good prep.
So.
I dig all that shit right there. Daniel says doctors say if you regularly drink lemonade, you'll never get kidney stones. Is what he's talking about. I'm drinking that shit daily for the rest of my life. I also heard there's a chemical in Sunny D that eats them as well. But then you also have the high sugar, which gives you fucking kidney stones.
Is it probably vitamin C that cuts the calcium, maybe?
No, it's not vitamin C. It's something else that they have in Sunny D because regular orange juice won't do it. Yeah, it's something they add to the Sunny D. But yeah, regular vitamin C will also eat calcium. But I guess big thing is caffeine, like spits, like seeds, like big, like sunflower seeds and shit like that. So like really bad for kidney stones. Sugar. So everybody drinking fucking Mountain Dew and shit all the time. It's like terrible for kidney stones. Gatorade. If you're up on the roof or you're outside working, guys, just drink fucking water. I know it's boring. I know it sucks.
Yep.
Maybe for lunch, drink a Gatorade or something, but just drink water, dude. Just drink a couple gallons of water a day. I know when I was fucking a service tech out in the middle of fucking 100-degree weather, fucking sweating my dick off. I was like 100 pounds fucking lighter out there because I was sweating that damn much. I drink like fucking 2 gallons of water a day, and I'd be on like the 3rd gallon. And I'd just be driving around in my service van fucking chugging that 1 gallon fucking thing, and people were looking at me weird. I'm like, it's fucking hot out. You know? You guys are over here in the air conditioning. I got to fix your shit before you lose your shit. Yeah, dude. Fun times there. So, yeah, maybe try some Sunny D too there, Daniel. I was just joining up.
Acid or absorbic acid, maybe?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It could be.
The ascorbic acid is vitamin C.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm fucking retarded. Ask the doctor.
There's also theremin, hydrochlorine, or vitamin B1.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something in Sunny D because that guy who had that surgery I was telling you guys about, he fucking drinks like a gallon of Sunny D a day because he ain't getting another kidney stone, he said. What up, Surviving Soul Cal? Glad you could hop in here, dude. We're doing kind of a Matt takeover chat, too. Jesus Christ, it's almost 10:30.
It's kind of been a roller coaster. That's what you missed so far.
Yeah, oh my Lord. I was going ham on some shit. We had some really good, dude. You know what? 100%. I re-listen to all my chats because when you're doing a chat, you miss little things like when you accidentally talk over somebody like Lawfully or Ohio, and I feel like a piece of shit. But you do catch stuff that you missed in the chats. But I think we hit a lot of really important points as far as being a man and morality and medical preps and we're living in uncertain times and what to do and handle and how to best handle it and not to be so consumed by the fear and to maybe target areas that other people won't flock to right away. I think we kind of covered that decent. Trying to be level-headed and work on a different gear than even just preppers. That way you can get ahead another way. Because there's more preppers around you than maybe what you think. And there's a lot of people that have started prepping these last 2 years because shit has been crazy. And they're virgin preppers and they don't know what to get. So they stack the more basic things / their creature comforts, their luxuries is what they stack. So maybe fucking look at coffee because that is a motherfucking stack, dude. But yeah, just shit like that, dude. Just like go to the dollar store and buy 4 things of instant coffee. I drink the dollar store instant coffee sometimes when I can't get the Folgers one at Sam's. Like, oh well, what a great fucking prep! I can swap this guy like 20 cups of coffee. Do you not think that guy's gonna splooge in his fucking pants after like 2 months of not having coffee when you can trade him coffee? He's gonna do whatever. He'll trade you whatever for that if he's a coffee fiend, dude. Or like some dude that's fucking a smoker. And you hook him up with a couple dollar store fucking packs of those Swisher cigars, dude, he's going to cream his jeans for them fucking cigars. He's going to trade you whatever you want. But yeah, good talk. We're back on penises, so that's good. Iana got triumph from Ray Ray. Oh, no. I hope not. That would suck for Iana.
Everybody got dry humped by Ray Ray in Tulsa.
Oh, man. That sucks for everybody involved. You probably got something. Seems like the kind of scurvy dude. Shit. I think that it's hitting one oscillation on multiple fronts and a couple, like I said, the issue overseas with Ukraine, the letting them use the defensive long-range weapons there towards Russia, plus France coming in and Biden letting them use they're like, just use what we fucking sent you basically after Trump had his thing. Those two simultaneous things, that's the hand they're allowing us to see. I want to know the magician's hands that we can't see because that's what we really have to prep for. Whatever the fuck they're doing with that other hand right now is probably, it's got to be a false flag at this point because they got to push one or the other really hard. And it's not going to be good, guys. So keep your medical prep up, keep your regular EDC up, keep your get home bag up. Make sure your loved ones know, hey, this is what's happening if something goes down that's not right, that's bad. this is our plan, and confirm it with them, and change all your batteries out in your lights, change all your batteries out in your fucking red dots, change all your batteries out. Whatever gear you are going to put your life on that's in your car and on your person for that needs to be top notch, cleaned, whatever. Cycle ammo out. You need to get it on the range maybe this weekend. Put 50 rounds through everything. Just make sure everything's sighted in the way you want it. Make sure everything's just right, just comfortable. You don't have any hot spots. Maybe get rid of your QDs for the fucking Lawfully Arms little paracord hack. So you cut some weight, cut some sound. Never a bad thing. Just cycle through your food, cycle through your water that you may keep in the vehicle. Maybe add a little of food and water. Maybe add some fucking moleskin and some fucking caffeine pills. Just do the normal stuff. Do not panic by anything. I was checking ammo before this chat. I guarantee you ammo's going to go up. Don't be dumb. We have enough. We don't need to go buy 10,000 rounds right now. That would be fucking stupid. You have enough.
Never enough ammo.
I know, but you have enough. If you don't have a couple thousand rounds for all your shit, you fucked up as a prepper somewhere, okay? I'm sorry. We all got 2,000. Well, maybe I'm lucky enough to say I have more than 2,000 rounds of ammo.
Yeah, let's not use a round count. Let's just say that realistically, we all have more ammo than we were ever going to realistically bug out of our house with.
Yes, there ain't no
At
way
this
I'm buying
point-
all that shit.
At this point, you're just buying to replace what you plan to shoot. Like every time I buy several boxes, I'm at the point where I just view that as I'm investing in a future range trip. It's
Yeah.
like I bought my movie tickets ahead of time.
Yeah, 100%. Even if
It's like the
just
forever stamps.
Yeah.
It's like the forever
It's like-
stamps. You bought them back when they were a quarter, and now they're 70 cents or whatever.
It's like a non-expiring coupon. Nothing's going to be cheaper than today, especially in this fucking Bidenomics, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of good training you can be had with 40 rounds of AR ammo in a box of 50 for pistol. You don't have to go fucking just dump a mag. Fucking load 2 rounds and go through 3 mags. Reloads. Get your reloads down. Get your draws down. Get your everything down. You can work everything with 50 rounds meticulously. Get it down. You don't have to go fucking mag dump anything. That's not any training anyway. That's fucking just pissing your money away. That doesn't do anything for you to go mag dump. Is it fun? Sure. You do not have to mag dump. Be smart with your shit. Just hydrating more. As you pee more, help prevent kidney stones. Yeah, dude. Make sure your pee's damn near clear. Not quite all the way clear. That means you're overhydrated, but a little yellow. Public service announcement. Hydrate. Lawfully says it all the time. Thank you, Lawfully. Lawfully dropping that fucking good shit. I'm in Cali. My carries a couple knives and a machete and a length of rebar. Jesus Christ, why are you still there, SoCal? That's not entirely true. You can have like revolvers, I think.
You have the approved gun list.
Yes. Yes, SoCal. Get on your approved gun list. That really sucks, SoCal.
Or technically, and this is something I've heard from people that live in California, if you have family that lives outside of California, parents, siblings, etc., they can apparently send you guns as gifts that are not on the approved gun list.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty
I have
weird.
a family member I might be sending something to.
I would check into that because
Yeah, obviously,
our
I
local
would be talking
ATF,
to
the last time that we had our audit, they told us to just not even don't.
It's like a whole process.
They warned
from
us
my
just don't send
understanding.
anything to California. Like it's a pain in the ass.
right.
But yes, there are cops out there in California that have a whole side hustle going where they can buy off roster handguns
Right.
and then choose to sell them later to a gun store. And so like there are people that have Gen 5 Glocks off roster. You end up paying double or more what they retail for.
Right. Daniel says he partakes in getting drunk way too often. That also contributes to kidney stones. I know you stacked that case of fucking Grey Goose, Daniel, because you loaded, son. Just cut it back a little bit, homie. I do have a new section that I added last chat on Tuesday when I took over for Honda, and apparently I'm taking over for NEA at this point. audiobooks. This is a free prep, guys. These are all free audiobooks on YouTube right now. I've listened to all of these except for I was going to start this one, but I started another one tonight or today. This gal's books, they're okay. They're a little slow. She's more of a beginning prepper, but kind of cool mindset. This is actually the book I'm listening to right now. This Reset. It's pretty good.
Yeah, so I started that the other night. I fell asleep to it and then listened to it some more yesterday.
It ain't bad.
And then I'm just about finished with it. It was kind of slow for me to take off.
Yeah, the whole splitting up the stories things, but I hope it leads to a lot more. I typically like audiobooks that are like 8 to 30 hours plus myself. But the Cybernuke book, I see this being more and more reality every day. If you want a good book to get maybe a new prepping mindset on, opposed to 1 second after this one right here. D.D. Welder, I will read your last chat.
I like that fiction that is like grounded in the realm of possibility.
Yeah,
and
so do I.
The Cybernuke series does that very well.
I 100% agree with you. Deleted the bulge sounds very painful. Very, very painful. I agree with you. I don't know why you would delete your bulge willingly with your pocket knife lawfully, but
it was a free prep.
Shit. Gotta cut weight somehow. Chimp just got abducted. They ugly fucking alien. They want him to control the universe. I hope not. Jesus, Snuffleupagus, you're getting crazy over there. So, Cal, he might want some spacers for that tire. LOLJK. I like the setup. Looks legit. Setup on this point. I don't know how to tell you this, SoCal, but I'm very against spacers. I drive a truck, and there's some motherfucking dudes that are tearing up trucks with those spacers, and I do not. Tactical Muffin Top approve that. I like big fucking sexy 35s on my rigs with the fucking level kit, and that's the way I like it, son. Except in this economy, I had to drop the 35s and go back to stock tires because holy shit, is gas expensive.
I think he was making fun of my my spare tire.
I might also be retarded on that, but I still mean everything I said. Spacers on trucks are fucking gay. I got some emergency candles and tea candles earlier. You fuck yeah, old man butt wrinkle. Dude, right now is a great time for winter prep. Go for that. Go for that wool. Go for that military surplus wool. Go for all the fleece blankets and shit. If you're anywhere that has snow, like right now, maybe get your fucking fireplace swept by a certified dude because they're trying to go after the fireplace and the wood stoves and shit. Get your shit in tip-top fucking working order. Just tell them to get fucked. You know that thing is going to outlive you. You know? Like, what better way than to pluck your U-bow, show them that you can still pluck your U-bow by giving them the finger and saying, hey, bitch, I can still heat my house even if you cut the power. What do you think about that? I ain't going to comply. Just like gardening. Oh, you're going to cut off my food supply? Bitch, I ain't going to comply. I just put up 400 fucking jars of food. I'd be good for the winter. What you going to do about it? You know what I mean? Private chat here. Be back soon. Got to read. Oh, okay. Fuck, I lost where I was at. Here we go. T.M.T, how's my garden doing? I had some seed from 2 or 3 years ago, and I think it might have got a little too old on me. I got to replant all my jalapenos. It's looking like, except for like 2 took off, and I need. I got to get 3, 6. I need 18 jalapeno plants. I think 3, 6, 9, 12. I might do either 16 or 18. Depends on how much space I have. Yeah, I have to replant everything except for 2 for the jalapenos. Everything else is taking off good. I just put some lavender around the garden beds, and I just got some citronella in the yard to help keep mosquitoes away. I just started my dill patch, and I'm supposed to get some more transplanted dill. I got my herb garden's taking off pretty quick, and I got a brand of dwarf lettuce leaves. Those are taking off really fast. Underneath my hoops, my pole beans are sprouting and going like fucking crazy, and they're going to grow up a 20-foot cattle panel and down, and they get about 12 to 18 inches long. The old lady loves green beans, and she hates store-bought green beans now after I put up beans last year. So she's like, I want a shitload of green beans. So I said, yes, ma'am. So I got 2 20-foot cattle panels, and I got a 20-foot long row of bush beans, and the bush beans will keep producing, and so will the pole beans. So I'll be canning a metric shitload of green beans this year. It looks like.
Man, I miss pole beans. Those are great.
Oh, they're so fucking good, dude. Yeah, and the cucumbers. I love pickles. I'm out of fucking pickles. I like making spicy pickles. I like making all kinds of pickles. I'll eat the whole damn jar. I love pickles, and I'm fucking out. So I need to get some more pickles going. What about vinegar, Daniel? Make sure you can with 5% vinegar, guys. There's a lot of 4% vinegar out there for sale, and it's not safe enough to can with. So you know, cranberry juice is also good for your kidneys. I heard that's true.
Man, you gotta get caught up on them chats.
Yeah, I am. I'm trying to catch up. Vinegar supposedly helps, but you can't drink that shit. Are you serious? Oh man, just fucking suck down some pickles. They're delicioso, Daniel. Come on now. Anything containing what? Oh yeah, mustard.
I'm gonna go drink some pickle juice right now because you got me worried about my dick getting split like a banana peel.
Yeah, there you go. Collard greens, okra, asparagus, heavily kidney stones. Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, the asparagus I didn't know, but somebody just told my grandpa he has to cut back on the asparagus, so he's pretty bummed out about that. But I'm eating a shitload more asparagus right now. Food is awesome. Yeah, Gordo. That's why I was a fat fuck, and I'm working on getting skinny. I love food. It's delicioso. It makes me happy.
Plus, asparagus makes your piss stink.
I don't give a shit. It's good, fucking good. My asparagus patch is currently being fed by my buck I shot last year in black powder season while I'm doing a burial European mount. I'm trying that out this year. He's kind of a wonky rack. He's a 3x5, but I took him at 186 yards with the black powder. And that's pretty fucking good shot. My black powder peaks out at 200 yards, so it was a good shot for me. Dropped him like a fucking sack of bricks, and now his head's feeding my asparagus, baby. I suppose Matt fell asleep again. He is working a lot. He is dicking away. No. Good for him. I think everybody should be rocking a side hustle right now. It's fucking Biden's economy. What better way than to have way more surplus income than what they allow us to have? Just to say, get fucked. Government, what do you think about that? Do them side hustles. Fucking move snow. I don't care what you do. Go fucking collect cans. Do something. I mean, goddamn.
And conduct as much of your business in cash.
Yes,
Not that
sir.
you've got anything to hide, but conduct your business in cash.
And locally, you know.
Cash is privacy.
Yes, sir. 2 months, no coffee, bunch of cups at once. He's going to have a heart attack. Yeah. No, not necessarily. I mean, you know, just one. He'll probably try to savor it or whatever. He's talking about that trade prep I was talking about. Coffee's the biggest drug. Caffeine's the biggest drug in the world, man. If you get a hot sensation, silica is a way to go to help with heat tolerance.
It's actually not true. Sugar is a bigger drug.
Okay, well, I'll give you that. Yeah, it makes shit way more addictive. I don't know what you're talking about here on this Surviving SoCal. I don't remember the conversation, for we have arced from penis to garden pretty rapidly. For plants not here. Oh, all right.
I still didn't understand that one.
Hot sensation silica. Oh, fuck, I guess.
I feel like an autocorrect probably changed something, but
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Is you talking about the silica packets you get like shipped? I don't know. I have to look into that. Looks like juror names were hacked and released. Oh yeah, I'm fucking sure. Now they're all going to be worried for their families' lives. Somebody's going to probably be a fucking douchebag and go fuck them up. I do not approve that. Tactical Muffin Top does not approve that. They're jurors, and even though some may be rigged, it's a public service, and they don't get to fucking. Dude, how long have they been gone for this bullshit trial out of their regular lives and shit? Like, a juror job fucking sucks, okay? Don't fucking take it out on the jurors. That is some bullshit pussy fucking move, okay? They also have to go off all the evidence that they get and no media coverage or anything like that, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, some leak, but dude, shit was so stacked, okay? Like, it's not their fault. They can only use what they have. So, have used CalMag.
Is that like a soil supplement, calcium, magnesium?
Oh, yeah. I use
I'm
calcium.
asking.
I don't know. I use calcium. I just use dollar store Tums like tomatoes and shit. I'm also using organic, the eggshell water, and then I'm drying out my eggs and blending them, which sharpens the blender, and then I put a scoop of that in for my calcium. Seems to work pretty good.
Are you sure he's not talking about gun mags that only hold 10 rounds in California?
Have I used CalMag? Is that like AR thing that's like pinned that you have to load in the top? No, I haven't. I'm in a fucking normal state in Nebraska. I'm sorry that you have to live that way. Honestly, I mean, with stripper clubs, it ain't terrible, but still fucking retarded. They have that one company that's doing that lever action one with the fixed mag. I'd probably go that route for an AR if I was in California.
I would just move.
It's easier said than done sometimes, but I mean,
Yeah, well.
a high carb diet also contributes to kidney stones. There you go. Carnivore fucking eat that steak, Daniel. I said earlier in the chat, had a sale this weekend. Yeah. There's a sale on ammo. Somebody has it in one of these comments. I'm getting there. I only have 200 rounds cough for each caliber. Good cough, old man. The guy was, Jesus Christ, this is a lot of chats in here. Make sure you like, share, and sub. I'm trying to get to 500 fucking subs. And I haven't moved in like 3 weeks, which is very irregular.
Watch your sub.
I'd really appreciate it. I have a special chat I want to do when I hit 500. It's going to be some sort of either weightlifting / miles walk per dollar amount. I'm going to do a Cash App thing. I think it'd be a lot of fun for everybody to join in and help Tactical Muffin Top lose his tits.
So you're gonna mail each of your subscribers $5?
No, I am much too poor for that. I have a 2.5-year-old, and he is very expensive.
I promise they don't get cheaper as they get older. You just,
I am fucking aware. We plan.
you just
for
get
like
more used to not
years.
having money.
No, I mean we're good, but I mean, we planned to have a child for almost 10 years and saved up money and everything. So we did a very irregular thing for people my age, but
Yeah.
we're more than well set for what we need to do. And I just paid off my truck. I'm about to pay off the wife's car. Should have the house paid off in under 5 years. We're doing a little bit of a Ramsey plan here, you know, doing the things, bettering ourselves every day, every which way possible. Somebody has an ammo on set. I see it down here. There's another one. Gun accuracy is more important than ammo count. Yes, 100%. Accurate fire is better. If you're on city / county water, they use a lot of chlorine. A big boy filter is great for the garden. It takes the chems out. Yes, I use rainwater for most. I don't know if you've looked. I was looking pretty hard. I actually just deep dived into the filters the last couple days because I was looking at getting a home filter system. The Berkey shit sold out, except for their little filter that they have for their like sports bottle. Their shit's fucking gone, dude. So if you want a water filter, I seen that LifeStraw actually has a new actual little tiny straw. I want to test that out and put that in my affiliate store after I test it out. And then they have a home filter, but I need to look into their home filter. It is on sale. It's like under 50 muffins right now. And I kind of want to pull the trigger on it, except for I just bought tourniquets, so I'm probably not looking at that right now.
So when I was a kid, my grandparents just used the gray water out of their washing machine.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Nobody's got extra digits or anything, so I mean, it didn't kill us, but
yeah.
I mean, they watered when it needed, but like they just had their gray water from their washing machine just exit the house and go down a couple of garden hoses.
Wow. Okay. That's cool. I mean, very inventive for them not wanting to waste water. Well, you know, Matthew has his second glory hole job. Hey, man. What can I say? Bonus holes pay bills.
He probably
Creepy.
plays that annoying music.
Oh Lord. Shields has 124 grain 50 round box for 11 muffins a box. Fuck, that ain't bad. That's better than what I got around here, honestly. 124 grain ain't bad.
Wonder what brand that is.
No more tactical man pubes. No, I'm working on it. They about gone. I've been doing a lot of dumbbell stuff and a lot of push-up stuff to get rid of them. I'm working on it, boys. Shit. I gotta go to bed. We should have a bounty on cat thieves. We should have a bounty on fucking thieves in general, bro. Bro, I'm talking about nuts for plants. Newts.
Nutrients.
Oh yeah. No, I hear you. Filtered water is better. I like rainwater. Bro, I'm not talking about. Yeah, I got you. No, bro, you're talking. Yeah, you're talking about gardening, bro. I feel you. Oh, you're talking about the 10 round thing, or the 10 whatever.
I think I was right when he said the CalMag. He was talking about like
Oh,
calcium, magnesium supplements.
oh yeah. I got you. I feel
I'm
you.
sure that's probably some gardening product, but I don't know for fact.
Yeah, I'm just trying an organic garden this year, other than the Tums. I'm doing it with good bugs and good plants. Just trying it because in the event, shit hits the fan, you're not going to be able to go get your supplements for your garden. You're not going to be able to get your bone meal, your 10-10-10. So I'm doing it with eggs for calcium. I'm doing it with bone meal for the phosphorus and the nitrates from beans and grass clippings, things like that. Coffee grounds. Trying it very organic. It's actually working pretty good. It's a little bit more time consuming than what I initially thought, and I have family members helping. So that's good. It's working out pretty good. I just let loose a whole bunch of baby praying mantises, and they were adorable. I let loose a bunch of nematodes in the garden, and we let loose a bunch of like 350 ladybugs. So go back and check out those videos. I'm doing a natural bug / plant garden, kind of a cohesive environment, and we'll see how that goes. But I think we're gonna call it here, guys. We got a shitload of private chats.
Yeah, that Amazon link is what he's talking about with the CalMag stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Oh my God, Ohio! I don't want to see this.
Yeah, I hope that's not what he was talking about.
I hope that's not what the fuck he's talking about. Jesus Christ!
No.
Bullshit. That's exactly what you meant. Oh yeah. Yeah, calcium, magnesium, and iron. Yeah, I mean
It's your garden first link.
Yeah, fuck the first link. I didn't even put that in the chat. Jesus Christ. Oh, thanks for the warning underneath the fucking 12 paragraphs of shit. I had to scroll down to see that. All right, you know what? Just for that, get ready.
Got him.
Nope. We're watching it. Time out.
God, I already watched it.
Yeah, well, now everybody gets to fucking watch it. I had to watch it. You dick. Here you go. Get ready for Pride Month, y'all. Fired up.
Stop the bleeds out. Pride Month's in.
Oh, Mama. Coming next me, man. Makes me want to put a spur in him. Oh, that's a big fucking horse.
At this point, it makes you feel bad for the Harvey Milks of the world.
Oh my God. I'm sorry I made everybody watch that.
Well, considering that Harvey Milk is a pedophile, he can go fuck himself.
Oh, God. Consider that and shit is a fan. Water the hose. Could easily stop him. Yeah. Rainwater catchment. Lafayette arm. Ficini. Okay. No, dude.
Yoki. That's a good deal.
For the garden. Really? Okay. Send me a link, SoCal. I'll check this stuff out. Like I said, I'm trying to stick to organics.
Gee.
If you got stuff like that, send it to me. I'm all about trying new stuff. That's what I'm trying this to basically see if I can get out of the system of applying the commercially bought fertilizers and the pesticides and the things like that. You know, the insecticides. I'm trying it because I'm challenging myself this year. Usually I do pretty good on the garden, and I've almost doubled my fucking garden this year. So canning season's going to be fucking lit.
Have you thought about rabbits? Do you have to have rabbits? Do you have to have a permit for rabbits in town?
I don't think so. I have to for chickens. I got the permit for chickens, but I didn't get around to getting them this year. It's okay to be gay. You must accept me putting the kink in your face. Yeah. Wokeism, Coolfoot. That's the bullshit. Too many people scream, "I'm a victim," right in your face, and be like, "You're a bitch. You're about to be an assault victim. Get the fuck out of my face." You know what I mean? But we're gonna call it there, guys. That was a 2.5 hour fucking tactical muffin top chat slash takeover for Never Enough Ammo. Make sure that we T.M.T the floor and get up over and over. Not tonight. I heard that Nebraska keeps you from keeping animals that are native to the area. I don't know. I have a shitload of rabbits. Yes, sir, you're right. Okay. Send me some links, SoCal. I'll check that shit out for sure. I do want to toot my own horn here. We are trying to get to 500. Oh, shit. I still need to do my Rumble stuff. Fuck. I have so much shit to do. The old ADD fucking kicks in and I start doing a million other things. Right now it's the garden, but yes, I do want to finish every chat on Rumble. I do need to do the little simulcast thing. Let me see how many people I got on Rumble right now. Let's see this. Let's get some fucking support on Rumble, people that actually give a shit about Tactical Muffin Top.
Yeah.
We got 4 over there. Okay, well, see, I'm a piece of shit on Rumble. That's why we're not on Rumble. I think we're going to have to be hopping over to Rumble here directly because of the climate we are being forced into, unfortunately. So if you could be so kind as to make your way that direction as well, I would very much appreciate it. This is Tactical Muffin Top and panel. Closing comments panel.
Drink water.
Do it.
I'm going to do the fucking video, Dwayne. I swear to God, before the end of the year.
I'll be doing a Freedom Friday tomorrow at some point. I'm not sure exactly what the time will be yet.
Okay, well, check that shit out. Check out Ohio. Make sure we like, share, and sub to Never Enough Ammo. He has a metric shitload, so I don't think it'll matter. Make sure we like, share, and sub to E Honda 420. I'm trying to push that boy to 5,000 because I think he deserves it. He's a really good dude. Make sure we like, share, and sub to Duke Liberty. In his absence, I think it'd be really cool if he came back to like 1,500 to 2,000 subs. If Tactical Muffin Top can push up those numbers, baby. The ultimate fluffer, Tactical Muffin Top. Let's fluff up our homies. You know what I'm saying? Don't get the Olight red dot multiplicate. It won't hold 0. That sucks because I really wanted to get one. I will wait until the kinks are worked out, obviously, but I am an Olight slut. And at some point, I will probably get one on a pistol. I'll let them work out the kinks and get maybe a Gen 2 out or something. Thank you for that, Pat Riot. I like people to save money where they may. Telmag is a... That didn't sound right, T.M.T. Yes, it did, Colefoot. I am the best. Is a nutrient. Yeah. I'll check it out. I'll look at it. I got it pulled up. What the hell? Why are you doing this in such cryptic ways? SoCal, just type out a paragraph like the rest of us. I think his shit's fucking up on his end. Or it's getting lost. The internet from California is not letting you give gardening advice because they don't want you to escape their establishment. But on that note, I got to go to fucking bed, guys. I got to get up in like a few hours to go to work. So,
Stay strapped or get clapped.
100%. Yeah, dude. I'm loving my Sealy Green Dot. I actually just dropped my pistol today, and we're doing good. Whoops. That happens in real life, guys. You actually drop your shit if you use it. This is the Tactical Muffin Top saying, out for now, baby. Stole that from you.